Okay.
Now we're red.
Now we should get somewhere.
Normally I'm a...
It should show up on my feet. I follow.
I got an advantage of 2.
Oh, there we are, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
And there is a little delay, so if you're watching yourself on screen.
Yep, indeed. Let me do a retweet here, and I'm going to click it on full screen just so we have the screen
Retweet.
up. More red.
Hello.
Can we turn the volume down?
Arclit. What are we missing? What's wrong?
The volume's up.
The volume on the TV's up. We must turn it on. Welcome.
My bad.
We're getting ready to kick off some Open Legend.
There we go.
All right. Much better. Much better. All righty, my friends.
I feel offended. I didn't know I could wear a hat.
You can wear whatever you don't have to wear anything at all, baby. You can just birthday suit that.
It is my birthday.
Take it
Yeah,
off.
it is.
Take it off.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, first things before we do anything, everyone.
To victory!
Cool.
Nice. So we would like to welcome our new friend, Arian Blackthorn, who is joining. He's a friend from high school, known him forever. Great guy. It's also his birthday, so he gets some birthday
Happy birthday.
legends.
Happy birthday.
Happy freaking birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. So we're playing Open Legend, and we're just going to kick this off and get started. So let's get going. So in the end, when we were at PaizoCon, we ended the adventure with Lassadar obtaining the third piece of the Shattered Star.
The third shard.
The
Very
shard.
nice. The third shard.
Put it in your shield, got an incredible vision of the location of the fourth shard.
Which was a little scary.
It was a little
I have to
scary.
admit.
It was a little scary. I'll give you a chance in game to give a little more description and describe that vision for everyone as well as the audience too. But let's let that happen in game. So upon recovering the shard, the party proceeded back to Magnamar to return back to the Pathfinder's Lodge. Wore out from the combat, wore out from the journey through the Mushvins. You had to just trudge all the way back. And on the way back, though, you did notice one peculiarity. You noticed that Brax started behaving a little odd as you're on your journey back. He started seeming more somber because if you remember in the finale at PaizoCon, he was confronted by that ogre mage along with that wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And that wizard has some key to his past, and that wizard somehow, some way must have fucked him up good and gets into his head. And if you remember earlier on in the weekend, in the first adventure, he heard that voice singing in his head and stuff. So you notice Brax is, he's just a bit acting weird. He's already quiet, but he's even being more quiet and more acting like more of a loner. And so you noticed it even came to a head on a couple of nights on the very tail end of getting out of the Mushvins and getting ready to travel back to Magnamar. When you guys would make your nightly camp, he actually ended up making his own campfire and was just sitting there all alone in his head, going through his own thoughts. Gobbledygook, of course, would go over at night and go and sit with him and try to cheer him up. And but to no avail. There's definitely something going on in that big ogre's head. And so you end up making it back to Magnamar with really no events as far as combat goes. You got out of the Mushvins, you got back to the city, you returned to the Pathfinder's Lodge with victory in hand. You got the third shard of 7 in the shield, and Sheila Hydemark, the leader of the Pathfinder's Lodge in Magnamar, was ecstatic to see the party, especially in one piece. And proposed, seeing the condition that you guys, the whole party was in, proposed that take a couple days, rest, recoup, handle whatever you want to handle. We'll come back and meet, and we'll talk about what you discovered on the third, when you obtained the third shard, and just get some rest and recreation for a couple days. So you guys
Recreation?
Recreation, yes, whatever you like. So you've had a couple days in the city to rest, do whatever you like. So during those 2 days, I'll go ahead and hit each of you up and just see if there's anything in particular you wanted to do. But the adventure starts in the early morning of the day before you're about to meet. And it's because one day Brax came in a day before and let you all know that he's leaving.
Oh no.
And the next morning.
He kills everything.
Does he tell us why he's leaving?
He's a man of few words.
Now he has a favorite bar. Does anyone want to go and
The
talk to
frothy
him?
mug?
Now that's Frothy Mars in Shantytown.
Okay.
And that bar, I don't even know if it's built yet because this is
Okay.
8 years.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
8 years in the future.
Sharpies.
Yeah, there is an inn over on the dockside that he likes to, or a bar, a tavern that he likes to hang out at.
But when he came in and told us he was leaving, did he tell us why?
He's an ogre of few words, and he said, "I gotta handle some shit."
Aw, poor Brax.
And that's about all you got out of him. Unless someone wants to spend some of that recreation time in the bar and talk to him when he's drinking. 'Cause
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will.
I
Okay.
don't know that guy.
All right. And then so over these last, you had about a day and a half. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in
Yeah,
that
you know,
time?
when we come back to town, Cheetah does not go to the Pathfinder's Lodge. She never has.
Mm.
So she will always go straight over to the shelter, and she stays there all the time. So
Okay.
at night she's in there during the day. There's a lot of stuff that she has to handle in there.
Okay.
So
And what form do you take when you're in your shelter?
okay, when she's in the shelter and it's day hours and it's there's people moving around, there's doing all that kind of stuff. If David's there, right?
Mhm.
David was my
Roger.
Roger.
A
Okay.
little redhead,
When
freckled
Roger's
face,
there, when Roger's there handling everything,
pudgy.
for the most part, she's in cheetah form up in the rafters asleep.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay. And then at night she roams around like any cat would. She's just kind of up all night. But during the day, she never goes out in cat form. It's always in human form. At
Okay.
night, that's a whole different story.
Understood.
So she roams the entire city at night, running around, just making
Okay.
sure that there's no abuses taking place of animals and those types of things.
Okay, sounds good. Now, Fox, you're a Pathfinder officially. You and your brother Kit.
Yeah, Foxes definitely go to the Pathfinder Lodge, probably to hang out with the kit. I'm thinking, it's a very love-hate relationship, but at the end of the day, it's his brother. It's the only family he's got, and although he hates being around him, it's what he gravitates towards. So.
Okay. Okay, cool. Aaron Blackthorn, you have to be patient for a bit. You'll be joining the venture later. So he took
About an hour.
Yeah, about an
About
hour.
1 hour.
It might be an hour.
I knew we weren't ever going to live that night. We weren't ever going to live that night.
No.
Classic.
Oh, I got full
Okay,
bars.
well, last hour you head down to the dockway and you head into that tavern that Brax loves to hang out in, and certainly he's there with Gobbledygook. Now, Gobbledygook's that green little goblin scout that led you through the mush fins. He wears oversized goggles that are really extra thick to make his eyes look even bigger. He's got the classical goblin ears, and he's got that Pathfinder goblin face. It's not the long beaky nose like you would think normal goblins.
That's a really
Pathfinder
big smile.
Yeah, the big teethy like that. Yeah, big eyes like that. And he's there with Brax, and they're drinking and they're having a good time, and you can tell that Brax is well into his cup.
Wait, Brax and
Brax and
Gobbledygook are
Did we
homies?
ever-
They're hanging.
What?
I know, and goblins don't, and ogres.
Ogre
yeah.
and goblin,
And,
huh?
and Brax doesn't even like goblins. He can't stand them. But somehow this Gobbledygook has grown on him a
Did
bit.
Brax pay the goblin for us or something? Because I don't remember paying the
No,
goblin.
that was.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta owe him money.
I think that was Ivandar, wasn't it?
Well, you went back to the lodge. Maybe Sheeta boned
Okay.
up for the pay. It was
Alright.
it wasn't that much. It was some silver.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 200 gold. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sure Gobbledygook will be asking if he doesn't get it. Oh yeah, we'll see.
He already got it.
He already got it. Okay, well, you got there. The tavern is a standard classic tavern, but it's of course on the dockside, so you can see a lot more anchors and ship wheels on
Sure.
the walls and stuff. And it's a rough place as you would expect. Both a lot of singing, a lot of drinking, a lot of carousing going on, and you see Gobbledygook and Brax at a table and empty chairs at the table if you want to.
Okay. So yeah, I go over and sit down
Okay.
and say hello to Brax.
And Brax looks, and he looks genuinely good, happy to see you too, and he's a little, he's swaying a little bit back and forth too, and he's like, hello.
So, Brax, I was wondering if we could talk alone just for a quick second.
Talk now.
Gobbledygook, can you go fetch your 200 gold from the Pathfinder's Lodge, please? It's waiting for you.
It's about time! He gets up, and when he scampers off, he runs like a goblin, so he's like bow-legged, little legs, skinny little, just pencil-thin little legs, just
How tall
and
is
he
he?
scurries off because he's about to get paid. Goblins are little, man. They're like freaking, what tall is that, like 3 feet?
3 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about 3 feet tall. But his backpack is 3 feet tall too. So,
Right.
he carries this humongous oversized backpack with just tools and everything that he thinks that a scout would need.
Got it.
So Lassadar just talks to him and just asks him if everything's okay, if there's anything that the party can do,
Okay.
and genuinely concerned about if there's any way that we can help, and inquires about potentially looking for some loose lips because he's been drinking, of maybe hints
Okay.
of where he might be going or what he might be doing.
Not a problem. Do me a favor, roll a die 4 to start with. I just want to see how many hours you spend doing this. Do you have a foresight?
Well,
Can
well,
someone lend the last
yeah, can I get a foresight?
Yeah, I have one right here.
I don't roll anything so well.
I don't roll dice.
That's good.
Thank you.
Well, you know.
I
at
give
least
you
you're not
another one in
making
case it
dumb bets.
explodes.
3.
Okay, so about 3 hours of feeding him drinks to get him to open up, and you'll finally get some information potentially after I see your next check. I think we want to go to a check on this.
Okay.
So what skill are you using to pry this information out from him?
Pry information out from him. I think I'll use protection in a way. I'm just concerned about him and showing him that I might be able to help him either avoid something that is unnecessarily damaging to him or provide help.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense. So what we're going to do though now, protection is an extraordinary ability. So you are using the power of Lisa and your holiness on him. So you're not coercing him, but
Right.
you are using magic
Sure.
at this point to get the information out of him.
Well, I would say divine intervention.
Understood. Now he is in an inebriated state, so if you roll successful, all good. But then when you fail rolls, move the story forward, or success with a twist, we don't know how Brax will react potentially. But go ahead, make
Sure.
Does he have
you need to
advantage?
you need to roll a DC 15 for this.
A
Advantage?
DC 15?
He did not earn any advantage. Now your protection is die 20 plus what?
2 die 8.
Die 20 plus 2 die 8,
There's a 14,
and then 2 die 8.
15.
Nice.
I made it.
Okay, good job. You weren't able to get. I mean, he just doesn't talk that much.
Sure, no, yeah.
The only thing you were ever able to glean is he told you he keeps hearing singing in his head.
Fucking Father Iomade.
So I just tell him that he needs
No.
to, that he
No.
need, that he
That's
needs,
Nicodemus. That's the
Nicodemus.
evil.
Oh,
that's
the evil sorcerer.
The sorcerer that fucked him up
Ogre,
when he was
that's right,
when he
okay.
was in that village
So
2 years ago.
I just assure him that he needs to be careful following this voice alone. And then Lassadar looks at him and says, "And now, let's pray." He puts his hand on his shoulder, gives him a blessing, and gets up and walks away.
Okay. Very cool.
Very big brother of
Yeah,
you.
very cool.
Way to
Very cool.
way to let him handle his own shit. Good job.
I'm just nervous, man, because that Nicodemus, that's a bad man.
Yeah, that ogre wizard guy, whatever he is.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Sorcerer.
So I go back to, I go back to Cheetah first.
okay. So
What
you
time,
go to
what time of
shelter.
day is it now? 3 hours later?
Something like it's 3 hours later. It's in the afternoon now.
Late afternoon. So
Mhm.
I climb up on the rafters looking for
Sleeping.
a cat that's asleep,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then just inform Cheetah that of what I heard and where Brax
Sounds good.
is trying to attempt
Okay.
to handle.
Are you totally okay with Cheetah being in cat form? Like, does it not phase you at all? You just talk to her as if she's your friend.
They have a very close bond, and
Oh, that's right.
This is metagaming.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They are connected, and they've known each other beyond,
Got
and
it.
they come from 10,000 years in the past. In addition, so they have a long history together.
10,000 years.
It's a
10,000
complicated
years.
story.
I'm surprised you guys aren't married. I'm just saying.
Hey,
You never
10,000
know.
Hey.
years is a long time.
Exactly.
He wears way too much metal. I don't need to compare those standards.
Just gonna say.
Just
All right.
no way.
Thank you for allowing me to pursue that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So I assume you go back and you sleep at the Pathfinder Lodge?
I
Is that
do.
where you- okay, cool. So you return
Mhm.
and go to bed that evening. Okay, so the evening's coming. Tomorrow morning is Brax's goodbye. Does anyone want to do anything during the nighttime?
She roams around. I'm sure I'm going to stumble across another one of those flyers that Father Nadal put out.
Oh, okay. Now, when you're roaming, are you roaming in what form are you in?
I'm a cat.
You're in a cat, so you're at nighttime
Quiet.
prowling,
Oh.
doing like a Spider-Man or Batman, like across building tops and looking. I don't know. Let's see if we can find one here in the city somewhere.
Oh.
Oh, wow, I printed out a fresh one since you crumpled up my last one. Here we go, here
Are
we
these
go.
all over the place?
Yeah, they really are. Especially in Rag's End is where your shelter is, and then in the areas where there's the most strays as well. So,
What
Yeah.
you don't know is that in Seattle, I had actually brought the crumpled up flyer that you threw away, and I was going to put it on your pillow when you weren't in your hotel
Did you-
room.
you didn't do it?
I forgot. I forgot. My bad.
damn
I
it.
did get it back though. The crumpled up one appeared when we were playing I think it was on Saturday night.
Oh,
We did
really?
the
Someone
finale.
took it from
during
my
the
luggage
finale.
bag?
During the finale, I found it. I'm like, it's all crumpled up and it was folded in half. I'm like,
How did this
have
get here?
this? Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take you long to find one, and
All right.
you tear it down, I take it.
As many as I can find.
Okay, so you're just going around removing them. Anything else you're doing?
In the morning, she's gonna get up and head over to the Pathfinder Lodge.
Okay, all right,
So
very good. Well, that night, the night goes by, and Lassadar, you have a dream.
Oh no.
Oh yes, it's a powerful dream. It happens at the end of the night when the sun's actually coming up. So it's actually in the pretty early morning, like at first light.
Sure.
But you see a vision of a woman in gold robes. It's Lisela. 10,000 years have passed, and you've never heard her voice until now. And she's all Lassadar.
Well, obviously in his dream he hits his knees.
Very good. You bow down, and her divine light pours over you, and you can see her there, and her robes are like waving in the wind. She's not completely there. You can just almost see like an outline figment. She's translucent, and she's there, but it's Lisela. I mean, this is powerful. Powerful.
So he's on a knee and he bows and says, "Command me."
Hurry. Restore the shield. And she starts fading out. Darkness comes. You immediately open your eyes. You're wide awake. Boom. The morning sun is coming through the window of your chamber. And you look across and you can see your armor rack where you hang your armor at night. Of course, you prop your shield up next to it. Your shield is glowing. Bright white. And then it starts cooling down.
Not just another dream, bro.
And when it's done cooling down, the 3 shards are still lit up for a bit, and then they cool down. You put the 3rd shard in.
That's some serious shit, man. Can you...
Do I
So-
feel any different?
You felt that was profound. So that felt real. That felt real.
Restore the shield.
Restore the shield.
Darkness is coming.
I'm thinking you get closer and closer to her for every gem you get for the Shattered Star.
Well, I'm sure that that line of communication gets more and more open. But now I'm worried about Brax.
Good question. So, real quick, just let's not do that because that's going to make sound.
Sorry.
Yeah, so no worries. It's just going to create background static noise. It's going to be annoying. But so you wake up in the morning, don your armor. Everyone's to go down and meet, and then if anyone wants to do a coach ride down to go see Brax off, they're welcome to jump into the Pathfinder's coach.
I would go as far as to say that that night Fox went to see Brax and pay his respects because Fox probably knows that he's not going to go. And he just, wants to say his farewells. And
Very good.
He's had a great first adventure with him, and he looks forward to many in the future.
Okay, awesome. And then you go back to the lodge to sleep that night as well? Sounds good. So you, so everyone gets up in the morning, they head down to meet in the main chamber of the Pathfinder Lodge, and everyone it's like kind of random, like almost like in a movie where everyone just kind of comes in all at the same time just by synchronicity. And Sheila Heidemark is already dressed up in her proper attire. She's always rocking the good threads. I mean, the jewelry's going on. She puts makeup on. She has her hair up and just amazing jewelry, holding her hair up in a bun and stuff. And she's top flight. Former adventurer, even though she has some, she has some Widow Peak crows or whatever they're called, these little things here and thing, but she's still attractive, even at her age, and she's well in her 60s. And she's there, and as you come into this chamber, she's in the middle of a conversation with 3 people. What you see is as you all step in, and also the kit steps in as well.
Oh, the kid.
The kit is there, so you have the kit and you have Fox.
Well, the kid's there.
And so, but she's speaking with 3 females, and they're clearly, the one in the middle is clearly elven. She has a black robe on, a hooded cloak, and she has the cloak down, and it's showing her face, and she has big, long, elven ears.
What color is her hair?
It is white, and it's pulled back in a ponytail.
What color is her skin?
Her skin is very glossy and pale, almost like pearl.
Okay.
And she's young. Well, you can't tell with an elf; they're always young.
Right. Yeah.
And yet she's fit as a fiddle or whatever. And she's wearing a long gown, and you would get the feeling that she can handle herself, especially in the realm of arcane arts. And then there's two next to her that wear the same attire, have the same height, but they have their hoods over them. And all you can see is that you can see the lower part of their face and everything's shadowed. But what you can see is that they are also female as well. And they have the same skin tone, so you're assuming that they are also elves. What strikes you odd about this is they're having a conversation, but on the shoulder of the one elf woman who has her hood down is an owl. And the owl is white in color,
Hedwig!
but it has green eyes.
It's doing all the talking.
So yeah, the owl has green eyes, which triggers you and Kit at the same time, because you recognize the owl, especially Kit.
I recognize that owl.
Yes.
I recognize that owl as well.
So yeah, Kit says, I mean, I don't want to roleplay for your character, but Kit lets everyone know immediately though that he recognizes that owl from when Fox and Kit were in their apprenticeship and they had a wizard who taught them. And they were in a wizard's tower, and that owl with the green eyes was the wizard's owl. And you remember Fox, the day he died, the owl left and flew out the window, and you've never seen the owl since.
That's not good.
Yeah, so you're suddenly looking at the same owl that your master had, and Kit's really excited about it. And the owl's name is Emerald.
The kid is like, Emerald, so nice to see you. How have you been? Fox is like,
Well, the owl takes a look, like, you know, owls do, and they can rotate their head like really far, so it flips around to the noise. Looks at Fox, and then turns over and speaks. The elf listens and looks at you.
Fox says, quiet bird.
Now, Cheetah, you're there, and you're a druid. You understand animals.
Yes, I do.
You heard the word the owl spoke. Murder. But only you heard it. No one else knows. So everyone else who heard that would obviously need that not metagame.
Not murder or murderer.
Murder. It was just murder. Yeah, but in hoot.
Okay.
And Sheila.
Hey man, you didn't hear it. You didn't hear it.
Sheila and this woman continue to converse for a little bit, and then Sheila says thank you politely, and then the three simultaneously, when they move, they seem to be moving in unison, almost like synchronized swimmers. And they all walk out, and they're absolutely in rhythm, almost like you're seeing a mirror image, in a sense, where they're absolutely in sync, and then they leave the Pathfinder's Lodge. And then Sheila turns around and is like, good morning, everyone. So, are we ready?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Are we ready for what?
The coach is ready. You're going to go say goodbye to Brax
Okay.
and see him off. So, you jump into the coach and you head across Magnamar. Of course, you guys are up on the summit and you need to get down to the lower portion of the city. It's a long trek, but you're inside of a really nice, expensive coach. So you got the standard classic horses clopping on cobblestone, the squeaking of the coach going as you're, moving through the city, taking your time. As you approach and you get down to the lower part of the city, one time you're able to look out the window and a little funny scene happens as you see some commotion going on at one of the businesses, and then you see Constable Grig up on his centaur
Grig
Snack.
Snack!
Writing a
Grig
report.
Snack! Yay!
Writing a report, and of course at his side is his loyal and trusty guard.
He waited a long
Yeah,
time.
he
for us
stood
to
there
get
the whole
back.
time. As soon as you guys came to the city, Buck was there, waiting.
Is that the
That was the guard.
retarded guard?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Buck.
And when I say retarded, I don't mean mentally challenged. I mean he's
Like
retarded.
stupid, yeah.
He retarded.
Yeah, no, he was awesome. Yeah, so he's there, and of course he's there in case there's any type of arrest needed. And the coach goes by, so you just see that as a funny little sequence. And they head over to the dockside area, come out of the coach, and go there to the designated spot where Brax was supposed to be. But when you get there, you look, and Brax isn't there.
I knew it.
And then Sheila's like, there he is. And you look across the bay and on the docks, and there's a large merchant ship there, and you can see he's already on the ship. He didn't even wait to say goodbye in person. But he's looking right at you, and he sees you all, and he just does one of these and just waves to you. An ogre of few words. He's as he puts his hand down, all of a sudden you hear goblin feet approach. Where is he? And you look, and there's friggin' gobbledygook, goggles on, eyes open, looking up at you. Oh, he's supposed to be here right now. Where is he?
His journey has already begun.
And he looks. Oh, stupid ogres! Brax! Little wobbly legs go, and you see him, and they lower down the on-ramp, and he goes on and gets into the ship. They pull it back, and the ship departs. You can see frickin' gobbledygook run over to Brax, and he's like pounding on him. He's so mad.
I'm really
Brax
happy.
is holding him back like this, his one hand.
Whoa! Oh, hey, settle down there.
Get into the role playing.
I want to say that I think it's really cool that Brax and Gobbledygook got over the whole interracial hatred.
Yeah, I mean, one love, baby.
It's
One
all about
really.
love.
It's
That's
all
what I was
about
gonna say.
love.
It's all about love.
It's all about
man.
love. It's all about love.
Brax
and
must have a
goblins
heavy
living
purse
together.
right now.
So Brax is holding him back, and then he looks one last time, does a wave, and then walks onto the ship, and the ship sails off, and Brax goes away.
Good.
Can we amend that? Can he flex once?
Yeah, he does the good book. Well, the coolest thing about it, though, when he was on the ship, I mean, you imagine this gigantic, just humongous, oversized half-ogre. But it's the iconic weapons on his back that he always describes as crossed. He's got the great axe and the ballista on his back. And that's what you just see, imagine that, like silhouette of him as it fades away. So the iconic Brax hits the seas.
That guy's so buff.
Now, if metagaming, if you remember in the Unwanted campaign, he spends the next 8 years looking for a place
Right.
that for
To
peace.
find his home, to
To
find a
find
place
his
he
home.
feels comfortable.
That's right. He finally found it in Shantytown 8 years later, and that's when the Unwanted Adventure starts.
I
So this is him going and journeying, going on the seas. He's got Gobbledygook with him. He's got his traveling companion. He'll spend the next 8 years probably doing that,
Hey,
and doing other adventures and stuff like
that's a
that.
good way to write out Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right out, Glenn. Max, thanks for your contribution.
Sorry, Glenn.
We miss you,
So
man.
much for
Sorry.
Washington.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for opening up your home to us. Bye. Classic. Okay, well, Sheila doesn't even say a word. Just goes back to the coach and hops on in. And that's going back to Pathfinder's Lodge. Does anyone want to? The meeting is actually today too, later in the afternoon.
Oh, sure.
We're going to go ahead and discuss what happened. The rest and
Sure.
recreation thing, and then
Gentlemen.
strategize what's next.
So, does Cheetah have anything to say to Lassadar at all?
I don't know.
No.
Cheetah? Nothing? Okay.
Fox speaks up. Gentlemen, shall we go to the Pathfinder's Lodge? I know that we probably have the next adventure in our heads and what we want to do, but shall we go to the Pathfinder's Lodge just in case, to make sure there's nothing else that we can do to help this city, or maybe some dragons that we can fight, or
Hopefully.
giants,
Oh.
or Tarasks. I just like killing really big shit. Gentlemen,
Get in the coach.
just walks up.
Fox.
Fox knows that he has not earned his keep in the group yet. He just kind of like quiets down and is like, if I'm going to kill really big monsters with this group, I'm just going to have to accept that I'm the newcomer. It's fine.
I'm the new guy.
Lassadar, so we know that we're going back, right? And we have some time. So Lassadar is really going back to the lodge to go upstairs and pay homage to his god.
Okay.
And really meditate and try to make a connection to see if he gets any more visions, because he's very concerned about what he saw, and so he's going
Right.
to dive into prayer.
Okay.
So that's what he does.
Awesome. Anyone do anything else before this
Yeah,
gathering?
she has not been in the Pathfinder Lodge before, but she's heard of stories of the kid. So
Mhm.
she's going to go seek him out.
Okay, heard of stories of
The kid.
the kid. Oh, okay, the kid. Yeah, the
The
story.
kid? Really? You're going to bring the kid into this?
That is your other character.
Yep.
The kid is the historian of the Pathfinder Lodge and goes and locates all the artifacts, finds locations, sometimes goes out on adventures. And is extremely entertaining to listen to when Kit role plays.
Of course he's entertaining.
Of course, it's me.
The kid is like a little bitch.
Okay, cool. Well, you will find the kid's there.
In the library?
Oh, always. That's
Okay.
He lives there. He lives there.
I head into the library and I walk up. Oh, you must be the kid.
The kid's got a book open. in front of him.
You know,
He looks up.
I've been hanging out with the triplets, and they're a lot of fun, but you must be the runt of the litter.
Well, you know, it's not always size that matters. What can I help you with?
Well, I'm really interested in Iomedae.
Iomedae.
Iomedae seems to have a parish here in town that has a pastor that might have fallen into the not the good graces of the church, and I'm wondering how she herself would deal with someone like that.
You think so?
Mhm.
Well, you would think a goddess like Iomedae would be able to tell if one of her followers had went astray. You see, Iomedae is one of the youngest goddess, if you will, but she is one of the most intolerant gods. You see, if any follower of Iomedae strays from the path of righteousness, Iomedae immediately dislikes that follower. And she goes out of her way to punish said traitors. For Iomedae has no tolerance for traitors, heretics, wicked people, or those who cross her. I think there's a passage in this book of Iomedae. If I recall, Iomedae demands from all of her followers to be ideally good, just, and righteous. That is the majority of what I know of this Iomedae that you speak of.
This does not sound like a god that runs a temple in this town.
Gods do not run temples. Men run temples for the gods.
Or in their names falsely.
Indeed. Or in their names falsely.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Where's your brother?
Great, I'm feeling, I mean,
You know, I know. I was going to say,
I
I'm
mean,
feeling
can
it
you-
too. I'm feeling it too.
can you throw a little love his way?
Oh, absolutely. I want Arian here before I do this because I want him to learn this.
Oh, yeah, wow, that was fantastic.
So Arian Blackthorn.
That was good.
In Open Legend, they have a thing called Legend Points. Yes, and when you do role playing of that caliber, you earn one, baby.
Give me that shit! Give it to me!
So each adventure, you can earn one that way. You can also, if you role play your flaws, you can have up to 2 flaws. Each one can generate a legend point if you use the flaw at the detriment of the party and role play it in there and make it make sense.
Right.
You know, it's got to make sense. But yeah, and that was awesome. Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
So,
Well played.
Fox now, or Cheetah now search out Fox real quick.
Okay.
On the way out of the lodge.
Okay. Now you got to switch.
Change over.
I'm gonna refill while you do that.
So Fox,
Yo.
I have a problem you might be able to help me out with.
Problems? I'm good at fixing problems.
This son of a bitch, in the name of Iomedae, is stealing from my shelter. I'm going to have a conversation with him tonight.
Okay.
But there's going to come a time where the conversation may or may not work. And that owl called you a murderer.
Well.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
hold on.
I just
All
wanna
I'm
say-
saying, if
No,
those
no,
skills
no.
are available, I might have a new target. for some of those skills.
I want to say, the owl did not call me a murderer. The owl might have said a word that was similar to murder. However, there was never a point where anyone called me a murderer. Secondly, I'll fucking murder that fool. Thirdly, I don't think you need to be worried about a little flyer. He's a little bitch. He looks like more of a sissy than the Kit. Ah, I hate that I just said that. Kit. His name's Kit. Don't call him the Kit. You'll give him a big head. He likes that shit. He'll probably try to hit on you. Don't do it. I got your back. Cheetah, You're a beautiful cat. Sometimes beautiful woman.
I'm a woman right now.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm out of here. I know why there's a reason I don't go to the Pathfinder Lodge.
Oh my God, too funny. All right, so we have this gathering. This is the time for Sheila and the Pathfinders to come together and decompress, as well as give a status report on the state of the quest for the Shattered Star. So she is first and foremost interested on, she can see visibly your shield has a third shard in it, which she's very excited about. And her first question is, what did you see when you put the shard in the shield, Lassadar?
I saw a faraway land with a beast that looks like a mountain.
And Kit's here too, because they want the knowledge. No, go ahead.
I was gonna film it here. It's fine. I'm here.
Any more detail than that? What did the land look like?
Rocky
Rocky.
mountains,
Uh-huh.
but it unraveled and showed me a beast that I've not laid eyes on before.
What did it look like?
A gigantic dragon-like creature.
And mind if I take the kid for a second?
Go for it. Take the kid.
The kid wants to know more detail about the land. So, can you tell me any more about the land? How's that?
Very good.
Was
Very
that
good. Yeah, no, you got it. You got it. I'm gonna step away. You handle the kid all you want.
There's a million mountains out there. How can I possibly narrow this down?
From memory,
Ooh, thank you.
So, do you want the vision again?
well, the vision was a dark space.
Yeah, it was also there's a magma.
Oh yeah.
And you
So,
and then
that's
it was almost like a vision as you went past, and then you saw piles of druids also.
Right.
Big old mass of druids in this rocky, mountainous, volcanic region,
Okay.
and then it came up to that rock, and then the
Right.
creature came out. So you relayed that,
Sure.
and that's when the kid goes, Conjura. And Sheila Highmark looks, and he's like, your vision was of Conjura, the Tarasque.
Yes,
That's the next shard.
that was my vision.
You see the kid just face palm, double hand face palm, and just bury his head right into his face doing this. And the kid goes, We must. There you go. Gotta collect myself here. Then we must talk. Then we must talk to the gatekeepers. And Sheila is, we can do that. It has been a long time since we've talked to the gatekeepers, but they will know what to do next. And she says, follow me, Pathfinders. She steps up and you guys head into the museum area. And there is she guides you to this black onyx pyramid that's on display. And she points at it and says, that is the beacon. If I activate the beacon, it will summon the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers run the vaults. It's common knowledge that Conjura has been locked away in one of the vaults for ages. If your vision is of Conjura, then you will have to head in to one of the vaults.
And I left, by the way.
You took off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She was back at the shelter.
You went back to shelter? Okay, so you're not hearing any of this. Okay. That is what we must do. Activating the beacon is simply a press of a button on top. I can do it at any time. You tell me when it's best for you, and I will activate the beacon and summon. As you say. She pushes, turns the top of the pyramid. You can see that it actually rotates. Then it goes in. Lights up. And then 10 feet behind you, a gate opens. It's got white light around it, and it's almost like sliders, You can see through it even though it's wavy. And what you see on the other side is a fortress, a mighty fortress made of stone. But what's interesting though is this fortress must be on a high mountain because clouds, or either the clouds are low, clouds are going by, and you can see them at eye level. And the vortex continues to pulsate and wave when 3 personages come through and step in. All 3 armored to the teeth in plate mail. 2 of them on the outside, one's female, one's male. They would look human, but you wouldn't be able to tell the race because they're in top to bottom plate mail armor. Where they also have oversized shoulder pauldrons, which make them look even more badass. Their armor color is blue and white, and they don't wear cloaks, but they are armed, and they just come across as just bad motherfuckers, man. And then in the middle is one that is wearing green and gold armor and looks even more of a beast. And I'll let Arian Blackthorn describe himself.
Hey!
By the way,
Wait, 40 minutes?
Right, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Late A.
That's not fair to Fox.
Let's delay it another 20
I know.
minutes. We got another 20 minutes
20
here,
more
folks. Let's
minutes
go.
of role playing.
Come on.
Maybe we should find a random NPC and just like talk to him.
Kind of Sprite, a Spriggan, a gnome, somebody we can hold a conversation with.
Okay, so,
all right, so
Arian Blackthorn, please describe what they see
So-
when they look upon you.
stepping through the portal is an 8'4" version of a man, but like a man of ridiculous proportions.
8'4".
8'4".
We have our racks back.
Hold on.
I got your retinue here too.
Yeah.
Oh!
I positively tower over everything when I enter the room except ogres. And even then. He appears in his late 40s, weathered. His armor is resplendent, green, gigantic. He wears one oversized shoulder pauldron with a giant lion's head on it. Giant lion's head upon his chest.
Very cool.
Filigreed, gold, and green. Emanates action ready to happen. He is like an over-tightened spring. He is like a storm right on the edge of bursting.
Very nice.
As he stares at you, his eyes are ageless. It is like looking into the eyes of time.
Wow. Okay. Well, Sheila sees you 3 come in and humbly nods her head down and says, "Welcome, gatekeepers. We are honored at your presence."
You honor us by inviting us.
Neil just said something. Out. Sorry, I thought I was role playing. Didn't realize I ruined his life. That's funny. So she says, "Lassadar, you're there, of course." And Sheila bows her head and says, "Welcome, gatekeepers. We are honored at your presence."
Lassadar does not bow his head.
Okay, very good. And Sheila actually steps back now and lets you be the front runner and introduces Fox, the Kit, and Lassadar to you. I would like you to make a learning check right now for me, and I just want to see what you know, because when she says the word Lassadar, 14. And what is your learning? You have no points in it,
No
so you
points
just die
in learning.
20. Okay, so
Actually.
I'm going to do success with the twist because you needed a 15.
Yeah.
So you recognize the name. It's one of those things where you just can't place it.
Right.
You just can't place it, and you're thinking Rockstar. So you're thinking
Famous
Gladiator. You're in your mind, it's coming across as War Hero, something there, and you're just like,
Something in the tomes have
Yes,
spoken of him before,
yes.
but I can't plant it.
yes. And as gatekeepers, you know how old you are, and yes, so you know that you've been around a long time, and you definitely. But it's been so long since you've heard that name uttered that you didn't quite recognize it. So that's that. And after the introduction, Sheila says, "Lassadar would like to make a humble request of you, gatekeepers. He has information regarding Conjura. Now, you know Conjura is the Tarasque. You know that you live in the Sky Fortress. The Sky Fortress is the center point of the vaults. Vaults are prisons.
Right.
And prisons...
We are the entry point for that, then.
A lot of times they'll send bad guys to places like Hell, the Abyss, Abaddon. The vaults are for the ones where these guys don't want these. And they kick them out. It's the worst of the worst, and the vault holds them all. And there's different vaults with different themes.
And you're the keeper of the gates between our realm and the vaults?
Correct.
Yes.
He is a gatekeeper.
And the keeper of the gates.
That's right. The Tarasque would be one of those, and you know that he is stored in the vault of gluttony, and that is one where creatures that just can't stop consuming. and just no matter where they are, they're just going to wreck and ruin and destroy and consume and all that, and they get locked up in there.
They have a hole that can never be filled.
Exactly. So when he says conjure, you know exactly what he's talking about. Or she says that, and then she turns it over to Lassiter.
So Lassadar approaches carefully because he's a big guy and says that I've been tasked with retrieving something that belongs to my god. And this conjura I must see.
Now, his shield is out. Okay? And there is a chance you might.
Recognize it.
That might spur it.
Not
The
this time.
6, though, we still do success with the twist. You see the shield is starting to come together. It's starting to come together.
Who he is.
What you immediately realize, though, is that he's the real deal.
Right.
So what he's saying, you can believe in.
Then I need to take them to the fortress. Why am I telling you? I need to take you to the fortress.
We must recover a few more party members.
How long do you need?
1 hour.
Tomorrow morning. Are you there? That minus 1 legend point. Minus 1 DKP.
1 hour or 13 hours.
Minus 50 DKP.
All right.
We will return.
I will await your return.
Okay, Sheila's there, and I mean, with you guys there, you have a presence about you that it can make the mere, I mean, even the most stalwart adventurer, even of her, feel like she's like a little uncomfortable. So she's like, I've got something to go do. You can wait alone. It's just like, it's too much. You're too overbearing. You're 8'4". You got your retinue there. You're just like, whoa. You're the gatekeepers.
We literally just stand there.
Wait for their
Perfectly
return.
still. Okay.
Perfectly still.
Very good. Pathfinders, what's your actions? What are we doing here?
Fox, we need to run down Cheetah. Can you help us with that?
Absolutely.
So you go find Cheetah?
Mhm.
Probably not a long shot. Where do you
Mhm.
check first?
Is it daytime? Probably the rafters.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleepyhead.
They sleep 20 hours a day, isn't that
Right.
right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Cats, man, I swear. Friggin' druids, dude.
I just want to point out, in defense of my cat, because he's probably watching at home, my cat does not sleep all day. He actually
That
has
one
a
does.
full-time job and a part-time job, and he turns on the TV when I want him to.
That's a dope cat.
Yeah, he's a great cat.
That is a pretty good cat.
Yeah,
That's
his
a pretty
name's
good cat.
Shadow. He's awesome.
You have a
Nice.
cat named Shadow?
Do you?
My cat's name is Shadow.
Whoa.
Did we just become best friends?
Let's make a bunk bed! You want to practice karate in the garage?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we track down Cheetah.
Okay.
We let her know what's going on. We
Fill
take
her
her
in.
back to the Pathfinder's Lodge.
Well, it's an hour. What do you have to say about that, Cheetah?
Really have something to do tonight.
We're going on.
Can it wait?
I pull Cheetah aside, and
It's just us.
I tell Cheetah the vision. I tell you the vision.
And what transpired with the gatekeepers who are now waiting.
Right.
They're not waiting. All right.
The darkness is coming.
Restore the shield.
Darkness.
All right, so Cheetah's on board.
Yeah, Cheetah.
The Pathfinders are present and ready and accounted for and ready to head to the Sky Fortress.
I escort them through the gate. Through the portal.
Do
We
your
simply turn
followers
in
find
lockstep
us?
and walk right through the portal.
Sorry, are
What
your followers
Cheetah-
with us as well?
What Cheetah doesn't know is in Lassadar stuffed in the back, a little catnip. Cheetah just follows along.
Does that work on you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
All right, party members, do me a favor. Flip this map over.
Oops, grab your base.
Both of them or one?
One. Please don't do both. The Sky Fortress, gentlemen.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
It actually isn't on a mountain peak. It floats in the sky. It is the Sky Fortress.
Well, I am
Okay.
so glad that I did not take Featherfall. I must say.
Who needs that anyway?
So, Arian Blackthorn, you know to access one of the vaults requires a ruling from the judges. So the only way to do that is have a council with the judges, make your plea, they decide. And that's, I mean, it's really that straightforward. And they're in the main hall as normal. And there's, as you go into this Sky Fortress, you see men and women, oversized, overbuff, huge oversized pauldrons, oversized everything, oversized auras, oversized personalities.
Why is it all about pauldrons all the time?
Yeah, it is. Look at these motherfucking things, man. That
Super pauldrons.
They're just superstar pauldrons. And they roam around all over the place. You actually see some of them fly in it too. And some have wings, like energy type wings when they come in. Some don't. They just look like a meteorite. And they're just departing and landing on the Sky Fortress at will. You head into the inside, into the main chamber to seek audience with the judges.
I think I'm gonna want to take Lassadar with me
Okay.
to plead his case
Okay.
before the judges.
Okay.
Lassadar, I'm gonna need you to join me. Time to meet the judges.
Lead the way.
All right. You head into the main chamber. I guess that means the other Pathfinders are hanging out with the two.
We follow.
Yes. The other two were introduced as Sandri
We follow.
and
Yeah,
Chardon.
I'm in human form. I'm just, yeah.
Okay. So, you two head into the main chamber. And
I think that you guys are wanting to follow, right?
Yeah, we're following.
Okay. So you guys all follow, then everyone just comes?
It's all right.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with them.
Okay, cool. You see council with the judges. The judges, you go into this humongous stone chamber. It's oversized, like their pauldrons, like their egos, like everything else. It's twice as big as it needs to be.
We've got Sky Fortress,
It's
you know.
really open space, but it fits this rhythm of just like plain stone. There's not a lot of decoration, just a lot of just open space and stone. But what you see is a large, oversized balcony. And from the balcony, 5 figures come forth. They're wearing, of course, head-to-toe plate mail armor. Should I mention the pauldrons?
You mentioned the pauldrons.
Oversized.
Oversized pauldrons.
Yes.
Oversized
But the difference
pauldrons.
between the judges is the judges look like they belong at a masquerade ball because their armor has almost like that I want to say French feel to it. Like it's a little more, it's got more of a...
Baroque.
Yeah,
Baroque.
very good. Like New Orleans, you know, it has
It's
that...
ornate.
Yeah, it has that feel to it, and they're
They have Mardi Gras beads?
kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some necklaces
Take it off,
going
baby,
on.
see
There's
what
some
happens.
necklaces going on.
They're on the
Their
balcony.
helmets actually almost look like masks in a sense, and they're very ornate. You know, some islets. I mean, they actually have eyes, but you can see the islets are very disguised in a sense, and they all look like that. The centermost one in the middle, obviously, would probably be the head judge, and it's clearly a female. And she speaks, and her voice echoes in her helmet, and she's all, "Arian Blackthorn,
My lord,
speak."
I bring these adventurers. Lassadar has come to petition.
Wait, what name did you just speak?
Lassadar.
She looks at you. Then you must be Cheetah?
I'm really not comfortable with all this metal.
Is this true, Lassadar? Are you the Lassadar?
I am.
The judges stop for a second. You can see them, even though they're in armor, you can only imagine the expressions in their face, and they kind of look at each other, and all of them drop to a knee.
Fox puts a hand on Lassadar and he's like, "Don't do that. don't start calling yourself the Lassadar. It's a very, very, very fine line of pretentiousness and righteousness. I'm just saying. My brother does it.
They rise after they take a knee and pay their respect to you two, and say, "It has been a long, long time. I didn't think we would ever see you again. We are honored that you join our chamber. What may we do for you, Lassadar and Cheetah?"
We've been tasked with retrieving a part of the shard.
I see you have 3. Well done.
Thank you.
You're reforming the Sahedron, aren't you?
That I am.
And we back this fully. Where is this fourth shard? Why do you need us, Lassadar?
It's in one of your vaults.
Oh dear. And which vault would that be?
Gluttony.
Gluttony. Of course, it's gluttony. Oh boy. Are you aware that Conjura roams the vault of gluttony? The mighty Tarascu that consumes all buildings, mountains, cities, anything it comes across?
I'm aware that anything is possible through Lisa. I seek a meeting with this beast.
If it were anyone but you two, I would deny this request. But thanks to your reputation and your deeds from 10,000 years ago in the Thessalonian age, we will grant it. She walks out. The other four stay. A couple seconds go by, just awkward silence.
Last time I goes, boo!
She comes out from the lower chamber, and in her hands is an oversized key. Of course, it's oversized.
Everything's oversized.
It's gotta be
Everything's
oversized.
oversized.
Gotta be oversized. And it's silver, shiny, beautiful, engraved.
Thank
Everything you would want from a key.
Thank God Gobbledygook's not here to try and steal it.
It has a chain on it, so it can be worn around the neck. But she goes up and stops before you two, and then looks and goes, Arian Blackthorn,
My lord.
you were the one to answer the call of the beacon.
That was.
It would appear that the fates have put this task on you. Great.
Great.
I'm honored.
We cannot allow strangers into the vault of gluttony without supervision. Will you take this quest and join these brave heroes?
I would be honored.
Very good. She takes the key. Follow me. Goes over. You guys walk to the edge of the chamber and proceed through a hallway and enter the vault. The vault is a oversized room with oversized doors and oversized locks with oversized chains.
You like killing big things.
I love killing big things.
I want that on a t-shirt. I love killing big things.
You probably see about a dozen doors with these. I'm not gonna say the word. Just doors with locks awaiting your entrance.
Oversized doors.
Oh, he said it! I feel like I did Pulp Fiction. Say oversized again, mother. Say oversized again! Devil
Titanic,
there
switch
you
to
go.
Titanic. Titanic doors.
Say it
Titanic
again!
lock.
Say it again! And she approaches.
Everything's XXL.
You know it is.
It's like-
it's
it's like-
XXL. Yes.
Yeah, it's like I'm hanging out with you guys in your t-shirts.
Yeah.
Whoa! Well played.
Yeah,
Product
well,
placement.
after
Product
break, we'll
placement.
talk about this. We'll definitely dive into that. I
Product
love this.
placement.
This is my favorite fucking shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It really is. I
Yeah,
love
bye,
this fucking
bye,
thing.
bye.
Okay, so you head up to this the door, and then a congregation of about a dozen of these gatekeepers flow in from behind and do a half circle crescent around the party.
How many are there?
About half, about a
Half-
dozen. Let's say
six-
12. Let's say
even
12.
dozen.
Let's
Okay,
do it
and
even dozen.
when you say crescent, half crescent,
Or just say
is it-
crescent.
Okay,
So that's a half circle.
okay, and so if we're standing, are we looking at them and they're in front of us?
I
or
would
they're
say
behind
it
us?
looks more like this kind of thing here.
Imagine
so
we're
they're
standing
there,
in front of the door
and
and they're
then
behind us.
yeah, you got the door.
Right.
They're behind us.
They're behind us. Okay.
Yes, exactly. They're behind you. She has the key, and then she turns over and then turns like almost like doing an about face, firmly turns to you, Arian Blackthorn.
My lord.
Do you solemnly swear to protect the vault, to ensure that no unintended entities escape the vault?
This I swear.
And she hands you the key. And then she sits there and looks at you, and awkward silence happens. Because you're supposed to say a speech.
With this key, I do swear to demolish everything beyond this door in the name of the Shattered Star. So help me, all of you.
Well done.
And in
Place the key
unison,
into the lock and turn the oversized key in the oversized lock, in the oversized door.
Hold on.
as Arian does all this, in unison, we put our hands to our hearts.
Very nice. The key goes in the lock. Energy erupts. Meanwhile, the crescent of followers all come together and start waving their hands. And then what you see is a force field combined with a ritual encases the whole area and makes a barrier that nothing's getting through. Just
in
in case.
Just in case we fuck up.
The door opens. Actually, what it does, it doesn't open this way. It opens like this. There we go.
So would you say they're big doors?
They are with big noise,
I detect
big rumbles,
mouse doors. That's all I'm hearing. Mouse door.
and inside you see the vault of gluttony. In front of you, you can see a land of molten fire and rock with pools of magma exploding, and it goes on. It creates a heat, so you're seeing through the waves. So it limits your vision a bit, but you can see brim. What do they call that? A little
Brimstone.
Is it brimstone? Or, no. I'm thinking something different. I think when you crack a piece of wood and
Splinters and
cinders and stuff are going up,
Splinters.
and it creates actually a bit of a haze in there, and you can see it's hot, very, very warm in there. After you.
Fox stops both lightning and ice. Let us not bolster. Let us endure elements. And they're all glowing with like this fire elemental kind
Very
of thing
cool,
around them.
very
They
cool,
will
very
endure
cool.
elements.
Awesome. So we'll
Anybody else can take that bolster too if they want it.
Okay, so you do it party wide, and so let's go ahead and before we do that, let's go ahead. I'm not going to require a roll because we're not in combat. So we'll just say it's a success. He has casted. I believe it is energy resistance. Is that what you're doing?
Resistance, yeah.
Energy resistance, fire, and what level did you cast that at?
That's a good question. I believe energy resistance
Should be level 6.
should be level 5 because I have 3 followers and that's all I can do. 5.
5 it is. Okay, cool. So we'll
It's still better than 3, okay?
Lassadar
Okay, Cheetah?
Lassadar turns to them and thanks
Feel
them for
good.
their patronage and their allowing us to enter in the name of Lisa.
and they just look to you, and then the leader, the judge, just says, "Please, just return."
Lassadar takes a knee,
And so-
prays, looks up, stands up, and all of a sudden, it's like this bright light surrounds him, almost like this external armor.
Ooh, nice.
And then from the cross, each point of the cross shoots out and lights up each one of my party members.
Nice.
With
Let the armor of Lisa be with you.
and let the legend point be with you.
I got one! Did you see that? I got
That
one!
was good. I got
High five,
chills.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
get the
yeah.
dungeon, when you raise the hair on the dungeon master's arm, you get legend points. That was badass.
So what is that bolster?
Might
Um,
plus 6 versus.
Well, you get might, but you also get a defense plus 6 on your guard
against
might.
Mike? Okay,
That's what it is right now.
so you're might. All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Does the party step in through the door? Or is it going to stay open all day long? Because the gatekeepers are holding
one more boon.
Oh, we're going in.
We're going.
Here
now.
we go.
We know what the
All right,
boon.
so-
yeah, what's
I was
your
about to
boon?
say, in order the boon is haste.
Haste. Okay, so you just
Spread my arms, and all of a sudden everybody moves forward through the
they're
door.
like kind of vibrating, and then the gate closes. Now, the way the gate works is it doesn't necessarily. It actually randomizes where it appears in the vault, so people don't know where to expect it. So you all appear in the middle, and you're familiar with this. Actually, right before you step through, hold on. allow me to say this real quick and then jump on this. Right before you step through, the judge looks at you and goes, Arian Blackthorn, you will need to reach the 3rd gate. And you step through. Now go.
Sorry, I was just. Go ahead. I'm just asking.
Okay.
I just needed a pin.
What's mine?
So I had to run and get my pin, and I pulled out my 23
Right. He
ABC
said that we did
pin.
plus
So
against
anybody in California, if you happen to
No, it's,
have
it's
apps, you
it'll
could go
give
to
you
the
plus
Turn to 23
2 more
ABC
guard.
app
my.
and
When
download it
someone attacks you with
for
the
news and weather and sports and updates.
That's
like
what he
that.
does for a living.
Another
So-
point for
It's 23 ABC.
You
running
have to
the
make a
ad.
persuasion.
Turn
That takes a
23.
That
pretty
takes a
good
persuasion roll.
persuasion roll to get the.
3 each round.
Now, didn't
It'll
work.
increase your
Just-
movement by 20 feet.
It was a good
It was a good try.
It
was a good try.
Hold on.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take a quick break for everyone. We're going to do about a 5-minute break. I'm going to do a little setup, yes.
Okay.
At the same time,
Guard plus.
can we
2.
flip that
Yes.
over?
Sure.
And then go ahead and refresh any type of break, bio breaks,
Okay.
all that good stuff. We'll probably resume in 5 minutes.
Plus 20 feet.
Yes, it's glorious. So glorious.
You're getting this for me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then what?
Extra action each round at disadvantage 3.
Okay, see you in 5 minutes. Thanks for
Cool.
watching so far. We appreciate y'all being here.
So if you do
Hope
an
you're
action that
enjoying,
requires a dice
and-
roll,
Paper Heroes.
Disadvantage.
It looks like we're stalled, Dave.
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
We're back on.
all right. So
Paper Heroes.
Okay, I need
Game
some-
Store. Mr. Gary is the owner.
Okay.
That's what you're seeing here. Paper Heroes.
I gotta go.
Games.
I gotta
Hold
check on my
hold
smoking
hold
chickens.
I need all these area around the side of this
Well,
clear.
that's right. Clear.
Yes,
So I
sir.
have, to do I have to do my thing now.
Can I just throw?
All right. Yeah, you can throw it on top. That's totally cool. Just
So
get it
Gary,
out
how
of
can
the
we get a hold of you for your game store?
Yeah, tell everyone.
So you can see us on Facebook at Paper Heroes Games. You can see our full calendar of events on our Facebook page, or you can search Google Calendars. We're located in Sherman Oaks. We're open from 10 to 11 every night on all days of the week, including holidays. Additionally, we've got a lot of cool people who come in and they're part of the community. Might have heard of a guy named Matt Mercer who enjoys our store.
He is
Nice.
I know, it's pretty cool.
And yeah,
rad.
we've got tons of gaming areas.
How sick
We're
is you got the
about,
game store that Mercer goes to?
We're about
I'm a little jelly.
2,000 to 3,000 square feet. Half of that is gaming area. It's always free to play. Got free Wi-Fi. 15% off of anything you special order through us. And we're really here to grow the gaming community. We do everything RPGs, Magic the Gathering, board games, tabletop games, comics, everything that you need as a gamer or a geek. We've got it pop culture wise. We're just there to have fun, make sure that you have fun too. That's our number one priority. We don't really give a fuck about money. We just care about you having fun, coming in, gaming, getting what you need. So come on in to Paper Heroes Games at Sherman Oaks, California, and have a great time, make some friends, and enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Nice, dude. I had asked. We don't need these, do we?
I'm gonna get some
No,
of that
I
chicken.
don't think so.
I want some of that.
I don't think the chicken's ready, but the beans are ready if you want to get some of the beans.
Oh yeah, beans.
Yeah,
The magical fruit?
there's some bowls up here, right straight ahead. Keep going right there.
What is that, chili?
No, it's beans. There you go. Right there, bowl right in front of you.
Kate must have found us.
Chili, not-
Yay.
I said when I jumped up to go to the bathroom, I was like, "Hey,
Fuck, I'll take
honey,
this.
we're live, but we're just doing backstory right now." She goes, "Live where, honey? Facebook, I'm on Periscope and Twitter."
No.
She goes, "Okay." I'm on. We can always watch it later. She goes,
Thank you.
"Oh my hubby, the nerd. God, I love you. You guys are hilarious."
Yeah.
Okay, silverware's out here, right in the center of the island.
When you get to the end, you'll drink the freaking broth like a soup.
It is really good. His
Cheetah,
beans
I
are
need to
good.
move your shit. I'm so sorry.
That's
It's gonna go
fine.
in
Just
your
what I'll put in my chair.
chair. And then dice too, please.
Yep, got it.
My wife is impressed. She said it was hilarious.
Oh, do I have this space here? No.
Oh, nice.
I have no space yet. Lassiter is definitely not drinking that.
I need to do a refill too.
It's so hot.
He said we weren't gonna eat till afterwards, so I'm smoking those chickens, and they'll probably be ready around 8:30.
He was hungry though.
I know, he's gonna turn hangry.
Hangry?
Can't
Don't
turn,
get
you
all
can't turn
angry.
it up. The hottest it gets is 4 hour high, I think it is. What it's
I gotta say, I still love the jalapeno mac and cheese that you made.
Oh my god,
I-
that's so good.
I wish I would have made it tonight for you, but
But
I do have a
that
special.
salmon, I think first place salmon, second place jalapeno
Mac and cheese. Well, I'm gonna make you a special breakfast tomorrow. This is,
No gruel? No
Great.
gruel
I
tomorrow?
created
Gruel?
a new version of gruel for Dave. So he's been a good boy all week.
He's done good.
He's done his workouts and all that stuff, so he deserves to eat something in the morning time that's gonna fill him up and light his taste buds on fire.
Dave, you
And
work
I
out?
don't mean heat.
Huh?
Nice, you work out?
Yeah, I have to. I mean, not that crazy, dude. I mean, I've gotten that. Dude, when I was 45, you remember how ripped I was?
Yeah.
I was in fucking
You're in
shape.
great shape for 49.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to that.
I mean, you're in great shape in general.
Well, I'm gonna get back to it. I don't like. I just did a high intensity interval training, and it just whooped me, and there's like bouncing going on here, and I'm just like, okay, that's no go. No way.
Hey, Mr. Over 50, it's just the way it's gonna happen.
No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that.
Right?
Like, look at Tom
I would
Cruise.
take AJ laying down. That guy's got
That
so
guy,
much
Tom
surgery
Cruise, is
going on.
older than me, dude. And that guy looks fucking good, dude. He's ripped. He's fucking. His face is still youthful.
He's also my height.
Yeah.
I know, because I've
got
worked with him.
trainers that work with him all
And
day.
he's paid for.
He's paid to look like that.
Yeah.
I will give him that. I will give him that. But
You
same
would
time,
get paid to sit on your ass and program.
that's what I need to do, though. It's like I need to get off of my ass.
I told you.
Game
stand up.
development is the death of your body,
The
dude.
stand up.
That's what my doctor told me.
The stand up desk.
Hey, we looked at those for our newsroom. They have these stand-up portable desks, okay? And they move with you. So you can literally click a button and just walk your desk over and say, hey Steve, we need to work on this.
And then just keep
And,
working.
and keep working and just click.
Always, always. So good. Let's
He
do
was
this.
awesome.
Oh my god.
He was
So
awesome.
So good. So
You should
good.
have seen Lee when you had to leave the table. You should have seen Lee trying to play your character.
Oh, it's bad. It's
horrible.
Hey, that's good though. That just makes it look that good.
Well, just saying.
I was trying not to
Just
laugh.
saying negative legend.
Did he-
for
did he
you.
give you that?
Negative legend.
Do you remember the hair flip?
Did you do the hair flip? Oh.
I am no
The
kid.
hair flip is necessary.
I am no the
Not
kid.
your
I
hair
am
flip.
not the kid.
I am not the kid.
I can do that.
She
Father,
said the
I
last
can do that
one.
father Nadal thing, but
The last one.
Come on. Come on, baby.
Yeah, it's, you just grab it from the inside. There's a whole bunch of ice in it. It's
Hey,
just,
Rat. Can I
heats
steal one
here,
of those
so
from
the
you?
water melts and gets into
Can
it.
I take this off?
I tried. I was beating on it earlier. See this right here? It's part of the problem. So, yeah, you have to lift up. And there's ice growing in here now, so I have to chip all of it out.
Dude, okay. Parker.
You like those?
I like
the
There's
box.
something that the one of the first things you've cooked that coincides with my diet.
And do you like the broth?
Yeah.
Well,
The
you know
broth
there's-
is nice and spicy. It's
Yeah.
good.
What's in your diet? Because there's ham and bacon and there's.
Pure protein, no carbs.
all
You
right.
know what else we should have thrown on that for you was an egg.
Yeah.
So
I
guys,
have 4 eggs in the
let's
morning.
do like 1 to 2 more minutes, and then
Oh, we can
back
go.
around the table.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What's up?
I'm going outside with Rat.
Okay, well,
Why are you
maybe
making-
you got 1 to 2 minutes.
Cocoa and I are on that. We do very low carbs. And if we do carbs, they're natural carbs, not complex, so we don't like bread.
Exactly. Okay.
We will do a corn tortilla every once in a while, but that's just to add a little bit of texture. But yeah, we're eggs, beans, you know.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had to make it not spicy.
So I can go ahead and use the white space now?
The white space.
You
Yes.
have some.
Okay, so
Yeah, because Lee's a little bitch.
And if no one's on that,
Fabulous.
you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if miniatures are on it, then yeah, we'll have to be concerned with that a little
That's
bit.
fine.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. Good. I want that. I want some of that right there. Rat,
Hey, do they?
Sir.
you got something for me?
I can't see.
I do.
That's
No, it's great. Thank you. That is perfect, by the way.
Is that you?
Every now and then.
Where did Jessica go?
It's the only thing that stops all
I saw her run by.
Harper,
She's probably
can
ran
I have
on
some
the
of your you cherry chew later?
Oh yeah, yeah. Whatever you need. Screw you, rat!
Cherry chew?
Yeah, cherry chew for those of us who are like.
There you are. What are you doing?
Come on over on camera.
Dressed like that?
Come over here, Jay. Let's introduce you.
Jerry, get over
Jay,
here.
get over here.
Get over here.
Everybody knows Cheetah, Daddy-O, who plays a bunch of different characters.
Yeah.
This is his beautiful daughter, Jessica, right over here.
Look at the camera. Say hi.
Right there, hold on. So say hi to all of our people watching out there, and you put up with your dad playing these games.
Sadly,
So,
You love us nerds, don't you?
no,
Come on. You know you do.
no.
No, you do. Nerds
thank
rule.
you, Jessica.
You're welcome.
Alright.
1 o'clock,
Yes.
carnitas quesadillas.
Hey,
Hey.
I will be here.
Hey.
Nice.
And even if you got here at 1:15, I'd still be up. But that whole 3 thing, that's Lee, and you don't want Lee making you quesadillas.
3 o'clock in the morning.
You do.
Especially at 3 o'clock in the
The
morning.
only thing I made is adventures.
You can check in the cabinet.
That's all I got.
I think we're out of vodka. I'm about 99% sure. I don't, because Dave doesn't drink it anymore.
Why not, Dave?
So I don't buy
What?
vodka.
I've calmed down. It's just getting me so trash. these
Now we're
days.
back on whiskey. So.
Yeah, whiskey will be fine. I'll do a whiskey later tonight. But right now, beer is tasting really good.
Dave, that's orange juice.
I mean, yes.
Hey
Orange
Dave, give an
Fresh.
update. We got a couple new viewers. We give an update about we're about 3 minutes away.
3 minutes away
Rat, get your butt in
from
here.
starting.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're like now. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
It's the smokers.
Lee, you are the man.
Woo!
Guys, we're starting.
Start it.
Okay. All right, Dave, do it.
I need your miniatures. Some fun is about to happen. Oh, you changed the cheetah before you went in?
No, you guys pushed me through the gate. They didn't let me do it. They
Oh.
pushed me through the portal.
You
Okay.
put Lassadar and Cheetah.
You guys can be, here is where you landed.
Cheetah, you'd have had time to change.
I wouldn't have
No,
changed it in front of all those people.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it.
Nice, way to stay in character. I forgive you for your metagame shit you did earlier.
Oh, because I needed the nighttime? Bastard.
No, where you're.
Oh, hello! Look at these guys. Wow. I don't know if they can really see that. Can these guys see that guy?
See if it comes in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's picking it up. It might go to it. Hang on. Keep holding it still as you can. Yeah.
Pick it up.
Did it-
Look
It's
at
got
that
a
bad
A
boy.
little out of foot. There it is.
Yeah, nice. Cool. All
I
right.
think he was over here,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
He was off camera.
He was off camera.
Off camera doesn't count.
Back to
Right.
one. Back to one.
Sir,
Do you have cigarettes?
I do.
You are not allowed to be giving those to Fox.
No. Well, in that
Remember we
case,
had that
is
cool, you
only
weren't
one.
up in Washington when we were messing around with him on that.
Hey. Fox can make his own choices. Okay.
Fox is a grown adventurer.
All right, come on. Let's get in
Here
here.
we go. We're ready.
Let's get back. We got viewers watching. They want to see the gameplay, not us talking about Fox.
All right. We're ready. Fox is behind us.
I'm coming.
He's behind us. Line him up behind us, Steven.
Okay.
Am I covering,
Miniatures
am
here.
I covering stuff with my cup? I was
No.
afraid to put it down.
No, you're fine.
We're missing-
Will you put Fox behind us? He's always
all three
behind
of
us.
them?
All 3 of them.
So you're going to have to step up and he'll be right behind you. With his
And Dave, I'm assuming that the molten fire is truly molten fire. It's not like the lava game when we were kids.
No, it's bad news.
Okay,
It's not good.
great.
Is that Conjure? Oh, we don't know. Never mind.
Conjure, no. Conjure is a lot bigger than that.
Great.
Yes, as you
Hey,
walked through
I
the
can
gate,
ask.
the head judge was like, told Arian Blackthorn, you must reach the 3rd gate. You know immediately, because you're the one who knows this stuff, that's the 1st gate. And with your key, you can activate the gate. Okay? The first thing you notice, though, is you see this land of molten fire, and this area was dubbed the Vault
of 1,000 pools. And what happens is you all land and come through the gate that behind you, it disappears. Then, actually, you have landscape all around you. It's like you appeared in the middle
Okay.
of this area. And around you, you see 1,000 pools of magma. First thing that happens is the pools all erupt simultaneously. Boom! And of course, that sends red hot magma everywhere, including the spaces you're all on. How would you like to get out of the way? Go.
Teleport.
Go. You need to make a roll. Okay, you're going against DC 17 using what movement, I take it?
Movement.
Okay, so how many movement dice you have?
Let's see, that's 6.
Start thinking about what you're going to do to get out of the way of the magma.
2 die 8.
Okay, and when you figure out what you're going to do, let me know.
Teleport.
Okay, so you roll your movement dice.
Right.
Okay, you're going for a DC 17. Good luck.
19.
19, well played.
You make it. I didn't.
Let's see, what do you
So
got?
fox, lightning, ice, always jump up in the air, kind of prong off of each other. Backflips.
Nice.
Agility check.
Agility it is. And Cheetah, what are you doing?
Cheetah in this form is trying to find some life in here, that there could even be life in here that could feed her. So she's just going to try and absorb the energy.
Rock is alive.
And she's going to feel the energy, and she's just going to absorb the energy and allow it to just flow through her.
Okay, and is that alteration?
No, we're going to use energy.
Energy, okay, very good.
She's in human form.
Make a check.
Whole different
Oh,
world.
don't forget the plus energy.
Now, what do I get for
The
my
boon.
energy from your boon?
Very good. Very good, Cheetah. Very good.
Well, no,
Well
'cause
played.
I
Well
think-
played.
Did you? Oh, we still have that going, right? You gave
Yes,
us the fire.
absolutely. You get your defense score is increased by 6 against fire.
Right, we're not
Okay.
worried about that.
All right, so it's just going to be this and 2d8s.
And you're going against DC 17. Did you miss any?
I will tell you right now.
Oh, you see that 1 and that 1, but that's a 19.
Oh, well played, well played. All right, so to those that missed and weren't able to evade the magma,
The guy who knows where he is dropping.
this is the hottest, imagine the hottest volcanic magma you can get in almost the game. You know,
So
this stuff,
is it McDonald's apple pie?
fucking blistering.
McDonald's.
I remember that
Oh,
part on
Blistering.
your tongue.
Blistering. Here we go. So the ones that failed are going to take 2d6 damage, and then I'm going to put a little chit on them because they're also going to be on fire, taking persistent damage. 2d6. It's vicious. How many missed?
I was 17.
Yep,
Just lightning.
just lightning. Arian Blackthorn, and this is damage for both of you then. So you're the only two that missed. Here we go. Dice explode.
7.
7 damage. Arian Blackthorn, you are on fire.
In fuego.
And I don't know which one is lightning. I'm afraid I'm going to have to have you help me out here and put that on lightning. Then, I like to do this real quick.
Let's watch it explode. So we like 8
This
rounds.
one, this is just a meta thing. This is just meta.
All dice explode,
this
right?
this one can't because it's.
Oh,
I know, I know.
It'll explode in 8 rounds.
4. So in 4 rounds, something is probably going to happen again.
Well, at
So
least you rolled a 4 this time.
I know, not my normal 1. I'm
Last time
being
it was
generous.
1.
Now, what you're able to see through this, after the magma goes and splashes, you can see humanoids out there, and literally the lava just hits them, and they just don't even, they're not even phased. In fact, they look like they liked it. You see gold plate mail armor with heads that are living fire. And from here you can see this one especially, who looks at you. In the fire you can see a skull with eyes that are black pits. And it just looks at you. Takes its axe, puts it in its head. Pulls the axe out. The axe now is on fire. All of them do that. Flaming axes. They look like they're ready to kill you. All the way across, through all of the haze and the heat and the embers of this ultra hot chamber, you can see a humongous devil. Lassadar, you know immediately that it's a devil, and this is something that you, with your shield, are able to affect with healing. Undead, devils, demons, daemons. He is one. He's humongous, and he looks just like that. Imagine legend, Tim Curry, with a humongous, oversized, great sword, flaming, with a curved tip. And now, my friends, we go to initiative. All right, you're aiming for a 17 to be in the winner's bracket. Good luck. You're doing agility checks. If you're boosted, don't forget to add your dice. You don't get any second chances on this one. We're live. Let's go.
Wait, we are all boosted.
19 for Lassiter.
19. Winner.
21.
Winner.
Explosion.
You got Explodey.
25 Fox.
Winner.
11, 25, 27, 29.
The whole party are winners, so you all get to go first. Who's activating?
Lassiter.
Go.
So, Lassiter obviously sees the devil,
Come on.
which is evil,
Oh, yes.
and he has a problem.
Yeah, he took that personally.
And unfortunately, he is storming, and we have haste, so I do move 50 now.
You do move.
So can you move him 50 slow paces towards this devil? Right here.
Okay.
As he says, though I shall walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. With my sword and Lisola by my side, I will banish you from the realm in which you came. And he's not even paying attention to the guy next to him. He is dead locked onto this devil who's turned backwards because he's afraid.
I think he's showing off to the camera.
So
the devil's got a little, he likes doing selfies and shit.
So he is going boom
and
straight.
you
towards
see
guy.
the devil make out a grin. He's like, "Come to me, child. Yeah, I would like to feed on you."
So unfortunately, at this point, he is so locked in, and because of his flaw of being a divine, a divine agent for Lisola, and with his courageousness and his stubbornness, he is so laser locked into him. He's not paying attention to anything
Okay,
else.
understood. Now with that, you did one movement to get that far. That was a move action. You still have a major action, and you're hasted, and you have a bonus action.
Can he charge?
He can continue.
He can get there with a charge. I'm just wondering if he's allowed.
You can charge, but then no, because he's already used a move action. Charge is a focused action that requires movement and that. So no, you may not charge. Cannot charge.
Got it.
So you moved me 10, and I have another major.
That was
action.
just a move action. You're that
You got-
fast.
you
You're
got another
hasted.
one?
You're like,
Okay, it described to me what this gentleman looks
he
like.
looks very much like the model Tim Curry, like with these humongous horns, humongous, huge, great sword. It is a devil. You know what it is just because you are Lassiter and you're very familiar with demons, devils, and daemons. You are facing what's called a pit devil.
Okay, so
It's going to be a good fight.
Will you move me another 10?
Okay.
That goes to here.
Okay, stop. You leave his threatened area.
And he gets it?
He gets a free swing on you, so he will take that. So those you're actually familiar with too, Aryan Blackthorn, as Azures.
Okay.
Okay, they're elemental creatures, and they're known for their appetites. And they, as a whole entire race, they've been condemned to this vault. All right. Flaming Axe comes down. It's a might attack.
Thank you.
Okay, and here we go. So he's got this, and he has advantage 1. Swing goes down. Boom! Oh my god, I start the day off with a 1. Oh no, Steve jinxed me.
I'm okay with that. High five.
He's wearing a Raiders hat, rolling Broncos.
I know, the Broncos is like trying to tell me something. Should I retire you? Like,
14.
okay,
Wait, hold on. What did he roll?
He rolled a 14. What would you like to do on that 14 as you're going by?
The divine takes over.
Oh.
Moving back. He swung at him,
Mm-hmm.
even
So
though he
you were-
didn't hit.
You were swung at when you got to here because you
Right
left his range.
Can I defend?
Because it happens before you leave them.
Exactly. So can you move him back next to him? Because it happens actually when I'm there.
So you go for a defend action.
I am going for a defend action.
Either
Because
or.
this guy is evil as well.
Yes.
1, 2,
And he swung.
3, 4, 5, 6. And he swung A 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna make it big, huh?
I think so.
Oh boy.
Boomski.
Alright. So you keep the highest 2.
We'll keep those two.
Okay. And you got an exploder?
I do.
Alright, explode that dice. Nice catch. Alright, what's your total?
Alright, 25.
25.
Nine.
You got a 15. You're able to slam him back for 10 damage. How does that look?
So as he's walking past him, he raises his axe and goes to swing, and almost like complete divine intervention, his shield comes up and pow, and then physically moves him
Oh!
with 10 points of damage. So he forces him, okay, backwards, and now he's prone. He's fallen down.
Oh, beautiful. Bang. And 10. Well played. So,
And
that's,
so my final action will be to move the 10.
well, that was moving using your next round's
Right.
action, so you still have your full actions this
Okay,
round.
so move it to
All you need to do is add your blue marker to him, so we remember that you used your defend action. Awesome. So you get to there.
No,
and
was
now-
that 10?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Sorry.
So that was, now
Then you
you've
go
used your
back.
major action and your move action. Now you have a hasted bonus action. You
I-
can move again.
I have a bonus action.
Yep.
So
If it
this
involves-
sword, describe this sword to me, please.
It looks exactly like the miniature. It is a huge size, curved greatsword, flaming.
great. Major action. He gets there, he drops to a knee, and he prays to Lisa, guard me from this fire. And all of a sudden the armor comes up, the cross, everybody, but it's lit
Uh-huh.
with almost an orange hue,
Ooh,
and it's
nice.
fire.
Okay,
So now this protection is against anything that adds the fire to it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
So you can only reach yourself on it because you're out of range of the party.
Okay?
So that's fine. So you're gonna make a normal cast on this.
Well, and that's his flaw.
That's cool.
Right.
I know you're role playing it up, and you're also gonna get a legend point for this too when you're done.
All right.
No, now hold on. You're making this protection ability, right?
Correct.
Is that a protection? So roll your protection.
Right?
That would be
Oh
die
my
20
God.
plus what 2 die 8, right? Here we go. And you're casting at what level? Power level? 6?
6, yeah.
Be 22.
22.
Get it?
All right, that's a 25.
Yeah!
Nice.
Hey,
Boomski.
woo! So now
Boomski,
he-
you're not done yet.
Oh, wait, hold
You're
on.
not
That's
done
a
yet.
25.
He's not done yet.
That's a 30.
Nice. Well played. Well played. All right. You light yourself up with fire protection. Okay.
Now he's still on one knee.
He's still on one knee. Your turn is coming to an end. You can only maintain 2 of your boons. You have 3 active boons right now. Which one are you letting go at the end of the round?
I am letting go Might 2.
Okay, Might 2, and you were the only one I think was taking advantage of it. Am I right? You are right. Okay, so your Might 2 goes away. So now you have fire protection, and your other one was your up being against Might attacks.
Right.
Okay, cool. That's badass. I love it. Great turn. Legend point for playing.
I got another!
Because he just ran through everything, and
get
if he
to
gets
his
himself,
target.
if they all circle in on him, who has, I mean, no idea. Now you were so focused on that devil. I am not giving you any perception checks as you ran across that area
I
because you
agree.
didn't
Nope.
see anything.
Nope.
Nope. So that's that.
Unfortunately, there's probably some magical sword that gives plus 27, but I missed it. Thanks, Dave, for rubbing it in, you fucker.
Well, the devil goes next. He's an elite.
Oh, let me sit back down.
Oh yes. He has that sword. He's still holding it, and he just chuckles. A little closer, and that's all he does. Who's next?
Cheetah will go next.
Okay, Cheetah, you're
So
up.
Cheetah's gonna feel the energy that's flowing through her, and then she's gonna burst out and give everybody a buff, which is probably only gonna affect my friend Fox here.
Okay, what are you doing?
Because I have not given a boon to anybody because you guys threw me through a portal so fast.
Little cut with your pants down, huh? Or your dress up.
So she is giving the bolster, and she is bolstering, even though she's absorbing all this fire,
Mhm.
she's bolstering ice.
Ice
Which will-
attacks.
Ice which will combat it 100%, which means it'll penetrate it.
Bravo.
She feels that, and so she bursts that out to the party.
Okay.
Which probably the only person's gonna be able to use it.
Now, how are you using? Are you now? You are here.
Yep.
And which now you can target multiple targets. If you want to do 4 targets, that's disadvantage 4. Do you want to limit it?
I don't think I even need to do everybody because nobody else is going to use it.
You
Nobody
just
else is going
wanna
to
target
use
one
energy.
of-
Yeah, just ice.
Just ice.
Just
so there's
ice.
no disadvantage at all
Um,
because you're only targeting one target unless
Yeah.
you're doing yourself.
no. Yeah, I'll do myself. As well.
Okay, so now you're multi-targeting. So now you have 2 targets. You're disadvantage 2. What is your normal advantage on that? Anything?
Doesn't say. I don't know that.
I don't think you have that. Okay, so roll your energy.
Boom, haste.
And what power level are you casting it at, Cheetah?
Power level. I'm never in human form. My
You just want to go
apologies.
maximum. What's your energy?
6.
6, and you want to just do max, just to save time.
Sure.
Okay, you need a 22. You're disadvantage 2, so go ahead
What's
and make
the, what is 6? What's the difference between 6 and 5?
I don't think we have time for that, so decide now before you look. You just want to play it safe and go 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're going to be doing, hold on. You're at disadvantage 2, so add 2 more dice to your energy check. So what's your normal energy? 1 die 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 die 8, and you're going to keep
Oh, my normal energy is 2 die 8.
2 die 8, so add 4 die 8.
There you go.
Alright, so I not add 4 dice, add 2, total 4 die 8, make your roll, and you're going to keep the 2 lowest.
All right.
2 lowest.
2 lows. Take those out.
Alright, what do you got? You need 22.
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay, well now it's my turn. So,
16.
you're going to fail. You try to cast it, the heat is too overwhelming. You are totally caught off guard. Furthermore, you don't spend as much time in human form as cheetah form, and you're not warmed up in a sense. So you falter with your cast. But to move the story forward, what you see is you look ahead with your perception. You can see in the pools of magma there's creatures.
Oh, fuck my life. Gosh damn it. Why can't it just be a normal encounter? Why does it always have to be like, oh, you fucked up, there's more shit?
Then erupting out of the magma. Thank you for your donations at PaizoCon. Lassadar, you walked right past these in the water. Their fins were sticking out for you to see, and you didn't even notice them. You see, but these you recognize. When that happens, splash, and you hear them like, fuck me, running. You turn around and look, and you see them. You recognize them. They're demons. And they're known as Gorger demons. And
This is just not a happy place for Lasso.
no, it's not. And anything else for you, Cheetah? You have a bonus action because you're hasted?
Well, I'll cast it again at a lower level.
Cast it again. Well, you be at disadvantage 5 if you're going to do this.
No, just do it single person.
Just yourself? Or do you want to just do Fox?
Just do ice.
Just do ice. Okay, so ice is going to get an ice bolster. Okay, cool. So, with ice, there's no disadvantage, but you're doing your hasted action, which is disadvantage 3.
Okay.
If he does his hasted action, right? Is
Yeah,
that
he's
your
doing his
regular
hasted
action?
Yeah,
action.
we're only doing power level 2.
And you're doing power level 2, so you need a 14.
Okay. Oh, it's a 20.
Nice! Explode!
Explode. Explode.
The 20-sided exploded. All right,
Nice.
so then it will be the 1 and the 5.
Did you beat it by 10?
Oh, way more than 10.
Okay, because I have my own special house rule. This is not open legend rule. This is a Nizul house rule. Because boons with the exploding dice don't have anything, so I like to give a little pop if you hit by 10. It's an exceptional success of the cast. So take it 1 better on the net. So at power level 2, you get whatever. What's the next power level on
I'll
this?
tell him when he goes.
And that's
I
what
have
he
to look
gets.
it up.
So you end up casting it better than you intended. So well done.
I need to take lessons from you on how to cast stuff.
Fox grabs lightning, grabs ice. I don't know about this, boys. I think there's a gate over there. Let's get behind that demon, ice him, and then go through the gate. So they're going to move
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Stop.
Double move.
Okay, stop there first. And I want to make a roll for me. I want to see a
Gosh,
perception
damn
check
it.
when you get to there. You come in, you enter this chamber of 1,000 magma pools, bubbling, exploding, heat waves. You can see a little more now as you venture in. And please, perception check.
All 3?
Yes, all 3. All 3 have eyeballs. You're going against a DC 17. Ooh! Don't worry, I'll give you success. What's your perception?
This whole thing of failing and the game master allowing the game master to change the game has got Dave hooked. He stays up all night just thinking about ways to F you when you blow a roll.
Oh, yes. It's so much fun.
Shout out to Open Legend.
Love Open Legend.
Shout out to
Oh
Open
my
Legend.
God. Cheers. Cheers, Open Legend.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Now I haven't had this much fun since high school.
All right, what do we got there?
That was only
Lightning.
8 years ago, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, we just graduated. I
I thought two.
think it was yesterday.
All right,
You guys,
17.
you guys graduated with me, right?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
oh, yeah.
Two.
Oh, 02, right?
Absolutely.
02?
Game Master?
Yes.
It gave a 1,
Uh-huh.
and then there's nothing 4 or 5. The next level is actually when it jumps from 3 to 6.
And then you get advantage. You get
It
2.
gives 2.
Then
It's
take
advantage 2. So
Take
Lightning.
two for that roll.
Lightning, 18.
18.
Fox, 20.
Ooh.
Ice, 10.
Fucking ice.
Ice is always fucking up.
That's gonna cost you.
Ice is bolstered 2 every
It's
time
a
you go.
fucking perception check. How could that cost me?
You succeeded, ice. Don't worry about it. You don't worry about
Gosh
it.
It's
damn it.
gonna rain flaming frogs. Thanks,
I'm just
guys.
saying. I'm just saying. All 3 of you together have 6 eyeballs that are clearly gonna see this. In the magma. When anytime there's this much fire, it attracts elementals.
Oh my god.
Fire elementals.
are
Further,
we-
hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm sorry. I want to interpret that ice
Okay.
roll. Now, ice is sweating profusely. He is not used to this level.
Yeah,
of
he don't
heat.
like it. He don't like the heat.
He doesn't. So what happens is he gets this
Gosh damn it.
and he catches fire,
So,
and now has persistent
two
damage.
people with fire.
Now the persistent damage in this place, like I said, is maximum. This is level 9. You guys are level 4. This is hot as hot gets.
Can
We don't have the
can I
healing
just ask
booze going
one,
every turn.
one quick question?
Mhm.
Will there be an adventure where there's not, like, it's not a zombie apocalypse and there's like a million? No?
There will not.
Okay.
There will not. there will
Just checking.
It's not
I
that
wanna make sure.
entertaining. No,
Okay.
yeah, I go and kill a couple of kobolds.
You walk in.
Winners. Who's up? Who's up
Bank a
next?
few
No, I'm not
bucks.
Oh,
done.
wait,
I'm
hold
not
on.
done.
Okay,
I'm
hold
not
on.
done.
Before we do
movement.
anything else, though, when you activated, one of your characters was under the effects of persistent
Sure.
damage. Am I right?
Sure, yeah.
On fire, and
Yeah.
that was which one?
Lightning.
8 damage.
Okay, that's
Oh.
fun.
Should have taken the time to shake that one off.
I can do it at the end. I'm
Now
not done
move
yet.
actions.
That's right,
Well,
you can get rid of
move actions. You can try to get rid of it.
All right. Second move action, double moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Nice. And going by the Azure that Lassadar knocked over does not take an attack opportunity because he's just like fully face planted.
All right. And then I will take my hasted extra action to attempt to shake the boons that are on ice
The Banes.
as well as lightning.
Okay. Which one's which on your dice?
Ice, blue, lightning, green, always.
Good luck. You need a 10. Got a 10 on ice.
Alright.
Ice shakes it.
Ice shakes it, lightning does not.
And ice is bolstered.
Just a call out. Have you looked up restoration?
I know the 2 different ones.
Okay.
So when it's my turn,
Okay.
the big difference is the one to because I only cast it at 6 to go to a 9. I have to. It's not a minor. It's a major. So are you telling me these are 6 or below?
Yes.
They are 6 or
Everything
below.
is 6 and below.
Okay. So as a minor, I can do it.
And
No, you wouldn't do it because that's a nullify. You only need to do as a minor as a heal. Because you have the boon focus on heal. Okay, cool. Alright, who's next?
Wait, I'm not done.
Whoa! The hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So for my hasted action,
Mhm.
I will then now move.
Okay.
5, 10,
So you're
15,
separating.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, once you get to where Lassadar is, with all the heat and the waves and the embers, and so you're able to see the gate. Okay, now the gate, you don't know anything about this place, so you wouldn't even know what to expect, but it definitely looks inert, which is, you haven't seen that yet,
I haven't seen it.
so I can't
I'm
give you
still
any more
on the other side of
information.
that.
Other than that it is not powered.
Fuck my life.
Hold on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. No, let's go here.
Alright, so Fox separates and moves up.
Wait, they all have
Well, they did their bonus action to shake the Banes.
movement action,
Double move. That was their turn.
standard action, hasted action.
And they make died 20 rolls.
They did for one of the rolls.
Yep.
Double
You
move
get
and shake
three.
it off. That's 3
Double
things.
move
right,
and shake it
yeah.
off.
Fox is the only one who didn't have to do that, so he was able to.
All right.
I was surprised. I'd
Yeah.
never seen them separate.
No, they do not. They do not separate. So
Does Fox
Fox,
want to do anything with his bonus action?
yeah, absolutely. Fox is going to make a lightning attack against the big bad warrior. So from one of the Fox's arms, lightning sprouts out. It's going to be an 18.
Now, doesn't he have energy bolster on?
Yes.
He does.
So add another 6-sided or 2 6-sided. Is it 1 or 2?
It's one.
It's 1.
But it's
Okay.
pick the highest.
Pick the 2 highest.
So it's going to be 18.
18, and you're firing on the big guy
Mm-hmm.
against his
Guard.
guard. He has a guard of 19. So, but don't worry, the lightning bolt landed.
Oh!
3 damage to the.
I'll
To the
mark
big
him
demon.
for 3. This is going to be painful, boys.
What happens though is the lightning bolt. He takes it almost like Darth Vader and just lifts up his hands as he chuckles, and then it goes right back on you for 3 damage.
Cool.
All right, who's next?
I love taking damage.
Oh, I got plenty of it on the table.
1 to go. You? No, I'm done.
You're done.
I
Oh,
went.
you went. All right. First off, I gotta shake off this flaming irritation.
Oh no, actually, first you gotta
First
suffer.
I gotta suffer.
Okay, hold on. Persistent damage. 6. All right.
Good
So,
lord.
so move action to shake the moon. You need to roll a 10. Good luck.
Oh, screw it. Why do I screw that up?
Now you can use your major action also as a move action. Try again.
I don't have a choice. I'll be dead if I have to just keep staying.
Oh my.
Oh!
Oh! Don't get mad at the dice!
Dice fucking fired.
Oh!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck that die. Fuck that die. That fucking die just betrayed me twice.
All right,
That
reroll.
die will never be used again.
Reroll a good dice. What is
It's
your
birthday power.
Hey, yeah, this is your birthday present
I
for
don't
me.
even fucking trust a die at this point. Like, you know,
Oh,
two fucking fire dice.
All right, who's got the box of dice?
I'm dead. I'm out. I'm duck.
no.
As of now, I'm duck. I'm duck.
That's hilarious.
Rat just quit on his birthday. Rat just called
Too
fuck it. All right, I stand there and burn because
All
I'm a dumb fuck who can't roll a dice.
Okay, easy there.
Fuck. Christ.
All right, good deal.
No, that wasn't.
Well, no.
Now you got your
burning.
whole-
That sucked every bit of dick I could find.
Whoa!
Sorry, that was too
All
far.
right, this is PG-13.
We are
Yeah,
PG-13.
yeah. Calm down, dude. Calm down. It's a game.
Okay, I'm burning.
Okay, cool.
Bad guy?
All right. So you just went. I think that's the end of the good guy's turn. Am I
Did
right?
you make 3 rolls?
3 rolls 4.
That was 3 rolls.
Oh no, you have a bonus action from your
Bonus.
haste.
No,
Action.
that was all 3 rolls.
I'm gonna let him roll a little bit later.
I
though.
would
I'm
not
gonna
let me roll again.
Okay, don't roll yet. I'm not calling for your roll yet. We're gonna wait a second on this. We're gonna let the enemies go and move on from there. All right. So what we're gonna do here is the Ajos go, and they see everyone storming by, but they also have 2 here. So they move over. He gets up, but he still has 15 move, and he moves to there. That demon there is called a Gorger demon. So what it does is you see this demon's mouth open up into an unnatural size and just starts sucking. And he's going to go ahead and target an area 4x4,
Oh, Lord.
which is disadvantage 2.
Cool.
All right,
You can take it.
and here we go.
I got this.
All right, so he's going against your guard here, and he's doing this. So he's got that, and he's got that.
I have a question.
Yes.
They entered and ended their turn in my space. Do they get the +6 against fire?
No, that's only on you.
It's not,
Okay.
it's not an aura.
Doing an area attack is disadvantage 2. So he's doing this at disadvantage 2 against your guard. All right, so he keeps the 2 lowest.
That's
All
cool.
right. All
I'm gonna
right.
roll ones.
All right.
Oh, look at that 1 and that 3 and that 16.
Oh, I lose that. So he rolls a 19. What is your guard? On all 3 of your guys.
Not 19.
Is it lower or higher?
What are your numbers?
Oh, it doesn't hurt Fox, but it hurts Ice and Land.
No,
Oh,
plus
by
2.
one.
Plus 2 on each one for the haste.
Oh, he gives you the
Oh.
haste card.
Nada.
Oh,
Nada.
so he goes, and he's trying to draw you to him into the magma. but all three of you plant firmly.
Actually, what
And
happens
resist.
is Ice, as he understands that the demon is trying to suck him in, fucking shoots down Ice into the feet of Lightning and Fox, so it solidifies them in place.
Well played. Well
Nice.
played. Well played. Well played. Okay, so this one here leaps up into the air, goes down into the magnet with a splash, and comes up out of here.
Can I just say, you taking a gift that we gave to you from Paizo
I know, isn't that
and
great?
using it against us is just evil.
By the way, these are all gifts from PaizoCon too. Those are all the miniatures that
Yeah.
they gave us.
Yeah.
That's just
I
awesome.
love it. I love it. Okay, fire elemental. Sees a little cluster there. Going to target a 2x2 space.
Of course it is.
Oh yes. Here we go.
Fire elementals are our friends, though.
All right. So that one is die 20 plus 2 die 10, but disadvantage 2 for the area. He's doing it for disadvantage 2.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going with the disadvantage too, bro.
He'll take it. Unaffected. Oh my god! I lost my 10. Lost my 7. No effect. All right. This one here dives under and moves into that pool there. He closes in.
That is a sexy fire elemental.
Foxy has a flaming axe. The Azure swings. He's using it two-handed. Has advantage 1. Those 3 dice. This is going
Fox
against-
dives out of the way.
Here we go. Oh, got that. I got an exploder on a die 6. Got a 6
Oh! The dice explode for Lee.
And here we go. All right. So I got 10, 25, 34.
Against my
Guard.
22, so I'm gonna take 12 points
Wait,
of damage on
22,
Fox.
but did
22.
is it what kind of an attack was it?
It was a, oh yeah, that's right. It was a might attack.
So it's
Guard,
6 more
you get
for
6 more for his boot.
Plus 6 from me.
So your total plus 8 on your guard against
Oh.
might attacks.
Okay, so I'm at 26,
Okay.
and what was his total?
Total was 25, 34.
34, so I take 9 points of damage.
Oh, I want that 10. Okay, 9 damage is
I think he's
delivered.
already on fire though.
That Azure moves right in front of the pit devil to protect the pit
Oh,
devil.
nice.
All right. And that is it for round 1. We're going to go ahead and start round 2 here, which moves this to 1. And I think we will call for a little breather and go ahead and use facilities, refresh your beverage. We're going to do a quick break, though. Come back within 2 minutes. All right?
And those who are watching live right now, can you give us an emoji? Is the sound good? Can you hear everybody? Just because the mic is kind of far away. So let us know, add a comment if you can't hear us. And we'll be back in 5.
Less than 5.
Less than 5.
Less than 5. Here we go. I got to use facilities.
Right.
Sounds fine.
Good.
Do this.
Good,
Thank
good,
you,
good.
Ivandar. We appreciate that. Neil, we miss you, brother.
I miss Glenn. I miss you, Glenn. Glenn, I miss you.
I'm kind of loud,
Brax
though.
just sailed away on a
Kind of loud. Is that what it said? You're kind of loud.
Von Stad says,
Yeah,
I can
it's
hear,
low
but it's
for
low
me.
for me. Von Stad, turn up the volume. Von Stad, is one particular person too low or just overall?
Wait, where's the mic?
It's the mic's right up
Oh,
there.
it's the mic on. It's on the camera.
Von Stad, I know a lot of you know overall. Okay, I know you all know Von Stad from the Unwanted campaign that's on our YouTube channel. Check it out. He's one of our favorite players. Great gamer. And we had an opportunity, unfortunately, when we were up in Seattle, PaizoCon, he was unable to make it to the live streaming. That was at Glenn's house, Brack's house. So please check out our YouTube channel. You have 2 different sets. You have the vets and the noobs. It's kind of cool. It was a multi-camera shoot type deal, not live, but you probably enjoy it.
That
So,
first round.
shout out to Ivandar, shout out to Brax, and shout out to Von Stad. Thanks for watching, guys. We're taking about a 2 or 3 You were there in spirit. Von Stad was there in spirit. Love it. So we're taking a 2 or 3 minute break. We're coming back. We're right in the middle of the Shadowed Star campaign. Nizul has once again delivered a campaign with multiple monsters, but the open legend set of rules that we're playing allows this type of stuff to go on, and hopefully we'll have some behind the scenes with Dave and Nizul, and we'll talk about how really cool. I was talking with Nizul earlier today about how cool it is for a GM or a DM, whichever you want to call it, to put a campaign together under these rules. And the amount of time that it takes him versus what it took him in other particular games is much shorter. And if you'll notice, when the camera comes back on and he sits back down, you'll notice that the GM actually doesn't have a folder sitting there of notes that he needs to use during the campaign. Nizul himself made this campaign up. I called him on Tuesday and told him that I wanted to do this on Saturday, and he literally came up with this campaign. If you're just joining us now, when it's finished, go back and watch it from the beginning, and you'll be amazed that Open Legend Rules allows somebody with a creative mind, a really good DM or GM, to put together something, and you'll notice that he doesn't have any notes. He's got the idea in his head. He knows what he's going to do. So it's really cool. Shout out to Open Legend. Shout out to Paper Hero Games. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes once we get reset up. Von Stad, Brax, and wow, Brax, I just saw you there, buddy. We miss you, man. Ivandar, Brax, Von Stad, thank you so much. You can catch those guys on the Chaotic Good Unwanted campaign on YouTube. And I'm going to go refill my water. So we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging with us, guys.
Where did Dave go?
He went to the restroom.
No, he should have been back by now.
He said quit.
I know.
How you doing, man? I'm Tim Harper.
I'm taking.
Nice to meet you, Tim. Well, we met him earlier, but it was just kind of like, hey, here's everyone. Huh?
Kate,
Oh.
out of everybody you need to be scared of, Harper's the one.
I'm a nice guy. The only difference is I come from Texas, so
He's a nice guy from Texas. Just not a nice guy from California. So I'm just saying.
you're good. Have
What
some
the
beans.
fuck? Why are you looking at me like that for?
Get out of my state!
Alright.
Have some beans. If there's some beans here, the chicken's almost
Oh,
done. I think.
he's eyeballing that chicken. Yes. What is your complaint? That's
Whoa, that's Malibu? You had Malibu and you didn't tell me?
Malibu? Not anymore.
What the
If you
fuck?
drink it all. I can't help you. We're playing, so it's not like I can run to the store. You're on your own.
Tate, you're not. Are you can't? Okay. We'll see if we can get you guys over here. We should be finishing in a little bit. Another hour.
What's the matter?
2 months.
Are these people running all over your house? They're running over your house?
Because we're supposed to sit and get in bed.
Nobody's bother you there.
No, drink it.
Lay down.
You need to send somebody.
All right, guys. I think we're ready.
We all back?
We're back.
Yep.
Alright,
Here we go.
is Dave back right again?
No, we're ready.
He was here a second
everybody
ago,
ready?
and I-
All right, guys. Sorry about that. A little bit longer delay. We're back.
There we go.
We're ready.
We're back.
Almost. I got one
We
more.
are he's empty in the glass.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Go get your grape juice.
So, 2 minutes and get back to playing.
What is it? Was it apple
That's a
juice?
comment.
What was it?
Von Stad, guys,
To victory.
that are sitting at the table. Von Stad.
To
To
Von
victory.
Stad.
To victory!
What did they drink on?
Ivandar to victory too, sir.
What did they drink on Cheers? It was apple cider the whole time, right?
Yeah, apple cider, apple grape juice. So,
That's a good one. I
um,
like apple cider.
we're hoping in the future to maybe add one more element to this, which would be kind of an MC that would feed us kind of the comments. It's a little bit difficult to see the comments as they're coming up, but that's one thing that we're talking about doing. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to Twitter them out. You can Twitter them to Dave. You want to
At Nizul.
At
or
Nizul.
At Real Chaotic Good.
At
Either
Real
one.
Chaotic, yeah.
We'll get a hold of that. Alright, cool. Let's start. Winner's bracket. Who's up?
Winner's bracket. I think, to be honest with you, I think Lasseter is because he's on a mission.
He's
That's
clearly
what I
on a
see
mission.
it.
He also has that blue marker on him, which means he defended last turn.
He did.
So go ahead and remove that, and you do not have a major action this turn.
So I have a
Move action,
move action and a haste
bonus.
bonus action, but I am at a
3 disadvantage.
3.
3.
Yeah, on the roll. But the move action has to occur first.
All right. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, hold on 1 sec. Before we start, I wanted to end the round. Arian Blackthorn, you had one last haste attempt to save out of your persistent damage. Make your roll.
With that black dice that I gave.
Still on his knees, covered in flames.
And I want to know what happens after this roll. You rolled a 16. How does that look?
Arian Blackthorn on his knees, covered in flames, completely overwhelmed, stands up and just fire flows off of him in every direction.
Bravo. Last one. Go.
Last turn.
You want to give a little credit to Lasseter for the dice?
I do. I like to give credit to Lasseter for the
Okay.
dice.
You love me. You really love me. So Lasseter charges forward. He knows what he wants to do. And he reaches the little minion, who is smaller than him,
Oh, yes.
and says, Lisela commands you. Step aside.
And what are we trying to apply?
We're not trying to do anything. I'm just telling you what he does.
Okay, are you trying to demoralize him or fear him?
No. I'm just telling him.
Okay, he doesn't step aside. What you see is a flaming head with a skull on the inside with hollow blackened eyes, and he just chatters. Flaming axe in his hands, and he's in front of his master, and clearly looks like he's going to not back down.
Okay. Well, then he is a devil,
Mm-hmm.
which means
He is not, actually.
okay.
The little guy
He is
not.
undead.
He's not undead either. He's an elemental.
Oh, he's just an elemental.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably gonna move by him then.
Lasseter prays.
Okay.
Done.
You're not going to do anything. You're not going to go get the devil or anything?
Nope.
You have another.
He's there.
Okay. You have
Okay.
another action.
Done?
No, I don't.
Who's next?
But he's did action.
Fox will go next.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
They'll double move.
Hold on. I see a little orange token there. I know what that is. There's someone on fire. And I believe that's lightning. Am I right?
Lightning.
Lightning on fire. Uh-oh. Hold on. That 6 explodes. Lightning still engulfed in flame. 11 damage.
So, as they attempt to move forward and advance, Lightning just can't make it. Drops to one knee.
Oh.
Tries to shake the fire.
Okay. Good luck. You need to roll a 10 on a 20-sided.
Okay. Shakes it.
Nice. Awesome.
You're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. As a perception check, can I take a... Or as a free action, can I take a perception check?
You may, actually, and that's a good time to make one. Go ahead. DC 17. They're all just rolling die 20s.
Let's keep that forwards with that, let's say.
I'm leaving.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Later, guys.
Back in an hour.
Oh!
Oh my.
20
So that's
explodes.
gonna explode. So it's going to be a 32
32.
for ice.
Okay. Ice is, Ice stepped up.
Ice stepping up his game, yeah?
Yeah, dude, Ice stepped up. So Ice is stepping up is actually going to nullify the other two missed rolls in a sense. I'm not going to actually worry about that. What I'm going to say is your roll was so good that you look on that pit devil and you can see around his neck is a crystal that's glowing. It's glowing orange.
Ice touches Fox on the shoulder, sends a telepathic message so that Fox sees what Ice is seeing through his own eyes.
Nice.
He yells out, "Boys! Something around that fool's neck. It's not a fucking pearl necklace, I'll tell you that. Get it!"
Nice, nice. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, who's next? You have Arian Blackthorn, Cheetah. Who's up?
Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yep.
Blackthorn, you are free of the flames.
Oh, it's about
You're hurt
time.
though. You're pissed.
I am very pissed.
You're very pissed. 8'4" of pissed offness.
8'4" of really,
Now,
really angry people.
What I would like to do though is have you give me a perception check before you start. Here we go. All right, with a 6, now I interpret that as a success, but with a twist. Okay, what you do notice is the gate is inert. Normally, that's not the case, and you realize with the key that you possess, you can open the gate and get through the gate, but only when it's powered up. You know nothing beyond that.
Got it.
All right, go.
We're gonna need to get that. All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some cleaning on my way across the board. Arian Blackthorn storms up to the first one. Up to both of them.
Now, also in Open Legend, you can attack on the run. So you can attack, deliver
Smash
your blow,
and
and
go through.
finish your move as you go, because your movement is so exceptional.
All right. So if I was here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit him.
Yes, exactly. You
6,
got the
7,
idea.
8, 9,
Yep.
10.
So you can just roll by and give him a whap on the way. All right. So on the way.
So that's 20 plus 3 plus 2 more. Advantage 2.
Advantage 2. Is there any bolstering on you at all? Is it agility? Anything else? Okay, here we go. Advantage 2.
That's as good as it gets.
All right.
Take the highest.
Take the 2
Take the
highest.
2 lowest out.
Yep.
That's
take
3
the 2
die 8.
lowest,
Take the
yep.
2 lowest out.
All right. And you got an exploding
Exploding
8-sided.
8-sided.
Oh! Yeah!
That's what I'm burning. More 8-sided dice.
Oopsies.
8, 16, 24, 31, 34, 38, 43.
Would you mind
Arian
describing?
Blackthorn as he races past and just whips his sword through his midsection, bisecting him.
Bravo,
As he
bravo.
falls to pieces, he just keeps going by like he didn't even notice.
You still have a bonus haste action?
I do still have a bonus takes action.
The defend us from fire.
nice.
Take away
Yeah.
fire damage.
Yeah,
So
it does.
all this damage.
Resistance 6.
And in your turn there.
Every
And
time,
the turn
Cheetah,
there.
you're up.
every time he's rolling persistent damage, it's minus by 6 because of your buff. So everybody, all the times you hit people with fire damage, his resistance is reducing that number by 6.
Yeah.
All the damage
So,
people are taking.
Do your best to figure that out. I trust you. Go.
And
Arian Blackthorn,
and
same
Arian
thing.
as well.
Same thing by 6.
So yeah,
It was
figure
by
out.
6
I
each
think I did it
time.
in 2 hits. So that would be a total of 12 you resisted, I believe.
Yeah,
So it's a number of
sorry.
hits times 6.
Okay.
Right.
Good catch,
Right.
and that's probably a game changer right there.
Yeah.
Because
So
you
get
guys
back
beat your
12.
asses kicked, but
Oh, yeah.
you guys were ready.
Oh, I'm
you forgot
sorry.
to apply the rule.
I'm sorry. Let me see how many hit points I've taken.
Oh!
None?
Nice,
Would that be
nice,
none?
Nice,
None.
nice. Okay, Cheetah, what's up? What do you got?
Alright, so there's my full
Well, you are
movement.
last
That's a
round,
1
let's be
movement.
honest.
The second movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then as she gets up there, she looks around at this very unhospitable land, and she
And then
just
some.
reaches down, and what she's doing is it's a genesis, and it just covers a layer of seaweed, almost comes up and all around her that will protect her.
Okay.
So the seaweed is going to give her, it's like I said, it's Genesis, so it's going to give her some additional protection against the fires as they are coming through.
Okay.
And so it's basically, it's just plants and stuff that's growing all around her to help protect her.
Okay. Further protection. And,
So it's power level 3,
all right. So you need 16.
okay?
Go ahead and make a check.
And it uses
Alteration, I believe, right?
No, it uses something that doesn't work for that. I apologize. I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Any other
As she
ideas?
does that, she's still going to do that.
Okay.
But as she does that, she just kind of reaches around and it actually coming out of her choker,
Mm-hmm.
out of the lights. It's a white and it's a light that kind of goes up and around her and it's encasing her in light.
Okay.
And that light is not actually coming from her because this is a creation spell.
Okay.
And she cannot do creation, so it's actually channeling directly over from Lassadar.
Right.
Beam of light. from last
Beam
round.
of light from
Cheetah.
last round.
So as that light is conspiring, and she's kind of manipulating his energy into look like plants and things of that nature that's laying around her.
Very good. And you're casting a power level 3.
Yes.
So you need 16.
All right. So his creation, 2 die 8.
Nice. Not if you throw it on the floor.
I know, huh?
Here we go. 16. Oh, there's an exploding die 8.
Oh,
Come on, come on.
Let me grab the old.
Come on.
The 1977 eight-sided for another
Of
boom
Doom?
scoop.
Oh, it failed.
All right, so 17, 18, 19, and 8. So that'll be enough.
You successfully cast it. So, what game mechanic rule is that giving you exactly?
You create a non-permanent, non-sentinel matter. They use this boon can either create enough. I don't know.
So you got like a little plant shield around
Yeah,
you in
it's
a
a plant
sense?
shield. It lasts for an hour when it gets burned off.
Okay, so you make like a little igloo
Yes.
of plants around you.
To
I'm
protect
good with that. I'm good with
Okay.
that. All
That's
right.
nice.
Sweet, sweet. I believe that's the last of the winners group. So it's,
No, sir.
oh, no, it's not.
Lassadar still had a haste move, and he kneeled and prayed.
Okay.
He held his turn.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
He builds up power,
Okay.
and he casts heal.
Mm.
And I want to heal this big mother right here.
Awesome. At what power level are you casting?
6.
Okay, so you have 22.
22. Do I not take a disadvantage?
I don't believe you do. Oh, disadvantage 3 because it's hasted action.
So you're saying I add 3 dice,
Yes.
And take the lowest.
But when you cast heal, you have boon focus 2,
I
so
do.
you're advantage 3.
I am.
They cancel each
Cancel
other
out.
out.
So okay, so
So
I just
you
take
just
I
make a
take the 3
standard-
extra dice
That's
out.
right. And you're casting this at power level 6, am I right?
Yes.
And you're 22.
22. Okay. Well, that's so we'll roll another 20-sided dice.
Comes.
That's a 22, by the way, right there. Even with the 2
One
side or 1 8-sided dice. 34, 35, 36.
Beat it by 10.
Wow. Okay, you beat it by 10. So with an exceptional success like that, what I'm going to say is your normal heal is 2 die 8. Why don't you roll
Yes.
it with advantage 1? So roll 3 die 8, keep the 2 highest. And now normally heal wouldn't affect the devil, but
Right.
not when Lassadar cast it. This is your little special thing that Lassadar does
Exactly.
because of his shield. He brings down the power of Lisala on this devil.
Uh-oh!
2
There's an
highest?
That's an explosion.
Oh.
Okay, so we have 17 points of damage. Wait, do I hear a Markham?
Mark him.
Oh, yes, please.
Give me a 20.
He negatives 20.
So we'll go
Take the 3 off.
10, 20. There you go.
What's,
I
he
see
at?
that
What's
big
his
fellow.
total right now?
I see that big
20.
Ooh, nice. He took it, covers up, leans back, takes his sword. It's your time now. And he goes into an offensive posture.
Okay.
And anything else? I believe we're all done.
I think that's the
Well, let's start with the big guy as he steps forward. No, he doesn't even need to step forward. He can reach you from where he's at. Is that 15?
15.
Move forward 5 if you don't.
there you go.
This humongous flaming greatsword sweeping attack comes at you. Here we go. You got might with advantage 2. Here we go. Going against your guard, and
Yeah.
he is using might. So you got your extra defense. Ooh, yes. 2 highest. 19 plus 9, 28.
Not even.
That's rough.
It hits your shield. I mean, that was like one of his best swings he could do. Boom! And then you see his eyes open. And
He sets the shield out,
He suddenly realizes.
and he says, Lisala shall defeat you.
All right.
No, what'd you roll?
What?
You rolled
29.
29.
Yeah.
Too big of a number.
Not worth it. Yeah.
Okay. Fire elemental next to you spins, shoots a big ball of fire, hits you.
Okay.
Doesn't need to make AOE or anything. Firebomb coming at you. This is going against an energy attack going against your guard.
Okay.
And I got 23. You only get the +2 for haste. Miss?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
'Cause it's not a might attack, so you don't get the +6.
But it's a fire attack.
It is a fire. It would be a fire attack.
And I launched my fire armor, which gives me +6.
It gives you +6 if you take damage. So first of all, your guard +2 is
Okay, 27.
27. You block it
Okay.
easily. In front of you, the flaming axe of an azure comes swinging down on you. I'm gonna get you. He's holding it two-handed. He has advantage 1. And swing.
Oh no.
Completely just so
Oh no,
missed.
he hit. Let me interpret your role, motherfucker.
I'll give you some love on that though. He spins like he does like a little whirly, and ends up falling prone. Bam! Lost his balance.
Boom.
Meanwhile, there's an Azure over there who sees a lovely young woman, and he has a tasty axe ready for you with advantage 1. Swings, flaming axe, and gets an 18.
Is the no.
No?
Oh wait, she just got a 19 guard, but she's got is an axe a
Mike.
because I have his booth bonus. So yeah, she's up much higher now.
Okay, that's a miss. Large fire elemental lays an A-bomb. He's going to build in a big old area, encompass you all, which will be disadvantage 3. Here we go. Fire elemental large. Goes
Where's he shooting it, Dave?
He's shooting it right there, covering everyone, including the Azure as well. That's right. So we
Friendly
have,
fire. Danger close.
exactly. So 2 knights in, but he has disadvantage 3 for the area. Oh, that's right. He has multi-target attack specialist 2.
Uh-oh.
You get the. There you go.
Remember 2 of that. So he's only going to be disadvantage 1 on the attack.
How much?
Here he goes.
Okay.
Disadvantage 1.
Fill up while you're out there.
Takes away that and totally just misses.
14.
14 will not touch either of you. Cheetah, you have a gorge demon.
Cheetah needs to check on the chickens. Can't you attack the big
That's
guy?
okay.
No, it's coming your way.
All right.
What
fire
is
away.
your, let me just know what your, someone look up the, let's see here, we're going against guard. I'll need to know your guard.
21 unless it's a might attack.
It is not a might attack.
So 21.
Okay, 21, here we go. This is just a big yes or no. Come on, baby. Ooh! Oh! That's a big bad yes.
23, 24.
So all of a sudden he's like, big vortex. Cheetah's like,
Did he pull all the plants off me?
15 feet. Oh, that's coming with. Boom! Into the magma.
That's rough.
You catch on fire. 3 damage, but you might get some resistance to that. 6, okay, but you catch fire with persistent damage. And he's right there. He also has haste.
Oh no.
Makes a bonus attack and goes for an entangle.
At
He
disadvantage.
pulls up these fingers. They're like octopus fingers. He has like about a dozen on each hand. When these things come around, he's just going to try to submerge you into the fire. And here he goes for that. He's rolling d20 plus 2 dice 6. He does not have any bonuses, but he's at disadvantage 3 for the extra attack. Here we go.
Going up against.
I believe this one is going to be going against. This is a might attack. Might attack against your guard.
Okay, so it's a bonus from
You
last
got the
order.
bonus, but I got 2 6s.
No, disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Ah,
Explosion.
Disadvantage 3.
Yeah.
Fox, you the man.
He missed.
These way
He
window.
missed. Okay. Gorge your demon moves over to that pool. Azure moves to here. Azure moves up behind Lassadar. Directly behind Lassadar. We go to the top of the round. Winners, you're up. That's all of you. Heroes, who's going?
I think Lassadar goes first.
Okay.
I would say last start is first.
What is thy action, Lassadar?
What does this do to Cheetah, by the way, in the fire?
Burns. You're in a volcanic magma, so you can. Yeah. It's just
But is there any more damage if she's in it, if she's not in it?
if she's in it, she's gonna burn. So if he immobilizes her and gets her in it, and she stays in it, she's just gonna cook each turn.
Okay.
But she also now has persistent damage, which will hit her every.
Right, so Lassadar, who is so intent on destroying this guy, as a free action, can I make a perception check?
Sure.
Okay. And so my perception check is a die 20.
Okay. The DC of this encounter is 17. Good Good luck.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of embers.
A lot of
fire,
stuff going on.
A lot of
Okay,
action.
I missed it. So
Okay, so what is your
those are
intent
three
on that
actions.
perception check? What were you trying to look at? Because I need to interpret this die roll.
I was just looking to see if there was anything that I noticed about the gate or the person that was standing in front of the gate that would have given me a clue on how to get through the gate, how to open the gate and end this.
Okay.
And since I lived 10,000 years ago and I'm very familiar with all this, I was hoping that there would be something that I could remember or see and go, oh, there
well
it is.
played. Well played.
So-
Well played. I'll give you a fail with the story progressing.
Okay.
So what you see is you don't see much. There's too much going on,
Sure.
and you're so laser focused on that devil because
Right.
he needs to be dropped. You see the crystal that's on there, and you can make the connection. You can
Okay.
make the connection. For the story to progress, you realize that you need that crystal.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
fundamentals of the game: you don't have to kill someone to take things.
Exactly. No, so that's my
I know
point.
that.
So I have a movement action, or I can not use my movement action, and I have 3 major actions.
Well, first, and you gotta do them in order. So you gotta do your regular actions, which is a major action, move action. What are you doing?
Okay, so for my regular action, even though I am confused at what's going on, I have 2 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weight of the crystal?
It looks like, I would say, a pound.
And what's the length of the crystal?
I would say 6-inch sub.
6
Foot long,
inches.
foot long.
Sorry,
long.
you
Foot
have
long.
your inches confused. That was about 8 inches. I
Alright.
don't know if that was 6 or
Sorry,
not.
the subconscious.
So Lassadar, while praying to Lisela, puts his hand out towards the crystal. And through his telekinesis.
Oh!
Rips it off.
And this is Lassadar's new ability that he gained through progression from Paizokan. Yes! Get it!
Telekinesis.
Get it! Get it! Okay, the DC of this encounter is 17. Good luck.
First time I've ever used this. What do
You're
I
gonna do movement. You have a movement of 3.
I do.
So
I
what
do.
is your dice?
I
for
do have a
movement?
movement of 3, which gives me a 20-sided and a 1 die 8. I don't have any pluses that I know of.
Unless you
Use a legend point, which would give me.
you can use
I have
multiple legend.
those.
Okay, so you're marking legend point.
Yep.
Here we go, legend
Come
point.
on.
So legend points give you an advantage for each legend point, plus an additional +1 to the die rolls. This is your reward.
But the most important thing is it does not make dice rolls explode.
Explode.
Correct.
So if I roll a 7, it is an 8. It just doesn't explode.
Agreed.
Okay.
Good luck.
So we have a 5. We have 10.
Yeah!
30 plus? 30 plus 14? 24.
That thing just
Well, this one
rips
goes
off
away.
it.
That's
And as a bonus, because you did such an exceptional roll and use a legend point, it didn't even cost you an action.
Whoa! So now all this is happening. He sees a vision. He turns to his left as Cheetah's calling to him. He teleports Cheetah out of the lava.
Teleport, it can work on ally. Do it.
15 feet.
Okay. Here we go. Now this one you're going to be doing at DC 3. You're doing it power level 3, so
Right.
you need 16.
A 16.
16.
There's a 20.
Nice! Take a high five for that.
2,
3.
3. Safely out of.
Nice. Nice.
Truly bad.
Now,
She's
I have
still
a
on
minor
fire.
action left.
Oh, you have more than that.
Lisa blesses you.
Throwing a heal.
I am throwing a heal.
Okay.
Okay, so I
That's a
have
lot of dice.
We have 1,
Going
2,
against full blast heal,
1.
22.
2.
And that's not on me. I
Three.
haven't taken any damage.
Huh?
No, he's healing. He's healing.
I'm
him.
healing him.
Oh.
He doesn't like Lassadar heals.
Oh, you're talking about you're blowing him a kiss?
I'm blowing him a Lisa kiss. Oops.
Here we
You're
go.
blowing him a kiss?
Alright, we have
What do you got? Keeping your highest 2.
missed it.
Wait,
Wait,
keep
keep
your
the
highest
highest 2.
2. Keep your highest 2.
You took a
Grab
7
your
and an 8
20s.
away. You have an
Sorry.
exploding 8.
Yeah, exactly. Keep rolling.
So I have 10, 18, 25.
Got it! Yeah.
I was like, why?
Last hour, huge turn. Your heel does 2.8, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Roll it.
Explode. No, 6 more.
Marking.
Oh, so we can just go. By the way, we're using coins with all the damage that we do, and so we'll give him 25-cent piece and a penny for 26 damage.
26.
All right. He does his first action, and what he does is he switches out something here, and he goes, "No, this will not happen. You will face my wrath." Bam! No roll needed. He puts
No,
out
I used
Aura of Doom.
Aura of Doom.
Anyone within 15 feet gets disadvantage 1. All right, winners, you're up.
Oh, he automatically succeeds.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Oh, well, I see how this works.
I don't have to roll. I'm the GM. No.
Nicely done.
All right, who's up? Who's up? Blackthorn, you up?
Fox can go.
So let me ask you a question. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
Fox. Fox.
All right.
What do you think, buddy?
Fox kneels down. Lightning and Ice put their hands on his shoulder.
Sorry, I missed my cue. I got a million things going
Fox
on.
crosses his
I
arms,
need Brax.
braces himself as he opens his mouth. Forceful energy comes through Lightning and Lightning and Ice through Fox. Primes into his mouth, releases a force of energy of ice through the demon, and he rolls.
And he's going for the devil.
Going for the devil.
The ice has a buff that I gave her.
Bolster 1 on ice attack. Don't
We're
forget
going.
bolster.
We're going.
All right, is this against guard? What are you going against?
Guard.
Guard. And since it's ice, it lowers it by 5, so he has a 14 guard.
Cool.
We got kaboom skis.
Oh, yes.
We got kaboom skis.
All right. Let's go. So this is gonna get out of there. This is gonna get out of there. Actually, I need one more blue die. Okay, so that's gonna get out of there, and then this for lightning. So lightning. That's gonna be 11, 12,
23,
11,
30.
12, 13, and 30 for lightning.
30.
It's gonna be 25 for
Oh!
Fox, and it's going to be
I bolstered ice.
14 for ice.
You said it was 2 dice.
Bolster 1.
Okay.
Either bolster 1. Okay, what was the last one? I'm sorry.
14.
14 for ice.
14 for ice.
That hits.
Really?
Because it's ice, so he's lowered by 5, so 14 is the same. So 3 damage,
3.
and then 14, 14.
3 damage, and then
23,
20,
25.
25,
So that's 11.
11.
So we got 14 total.
and then it's gonna be
23, 28, 30.
30 against 14,
no,
so
I
21,
think your math
16
is wrong.
damage.
19,
So you had 14 and 16, that's 30
30,
points.
yeah, 30.
30 against 14, so 16 more.
And you gotta put 2 hoopies on him.
And
Two
then
free
that, so we got 25, so we got a quarter.
You should have 30 total damage.
30 damage.
That force of damage is going to not only knock down the demon, but also immobilize him. So as the beam of ice comes out of Fox's mouth, it's surrounded by 2 also frost fire circular balls of energy following the main beam. And as the main beam hits the demon falls down. As one of the rotating balls of ice hits him, he freezes in place, and the last ice ball, boom, hits him, and he fucking shatters into pieces.
Remove him.
Way to go.
Arian Blackthorn. With that, you can see clearly.
I can see
You can see
clearly
the
now.
gate is not open, but the gate needs its power stone, which is the possession of Lassadar. All it needs to be do is put in, you use your key, and you proceed
And we out.
to the next vault.
Do we have to still wipe out the rest of the trash?
No.
No, that's Pathfinder. Open Legend, monsters are in your way.
Okay.
What is your objective?
Got it.
Okay, who's next? Who hasn't gone?
Cheetah hasn't gone?
I've gone.
And-
Cheetah hasn't gone.
And
And I
Arian
have
Blackthorn
one.
is not gone. So you need to get a hold of that power crystal, plug it in, and then use your key.
As soon as I move away from this guy, he's gonna take a cheap shot on me. But
You can
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can handle
You
that.
got some armor.
One.
Okay, here comes
Hold
the
on, I
attack.
step one away, so you gotta take yours.
Yep, and this is a might attack conveniently too, which you have the exceptional armor against. He gets it though at advantage 1. Here it goes. Completely fails it.
Not a 30?
Bang! Not enough. Not even close to enough. Not
Two,
even
three,
close.
4. Another guy in my way. I'm just gonna mow him down. Let's get out of it. I need to move.
Mondstadt.
Hey.
Mondstadt!
Hey, before you roll, are you using the right 20-sided dice?
Yes, use the current. Yeah, we have a special die 20 for
Special
you.
die 20 for me.
Arian Blackthorn.
Oh! Two lowest.
Boomski.
Oh, that looks like a boomski to me. Oh, there's the
Nice.
boomski. So we're talking 11, 19, and 26 plus 18 is 43?
Well, I would like you to describe what happened.
Another
This
guy.
is in your hands.
Come flying up behind the Azure, grab him by his flaming skull, twist it sideways, and punch my sword through his ribcage, ripping it out, throwing him over the side into the lava.
I like it. I
Out
like
of my
it.
way, being.
Dude, fucking Arian Blackthorn.
In the midst of all
He's
that
got
violence,
fury
I-
about it, dude.
So, Lassadar, about that gem.
It is a free action if you just want to flick it to him. Do a little baton pass. It is in your
Onto it.
possession. Keep going. Remember,
Arian
you can attack while
Blackthorn
you move.
strides to the gate, plants the gem.
Minor action. Gate lights up. Minor action for the key. Describe what happens when as you insert the key.
I insert the key into the gate mechanism, turning it. All the flames die down. The gate fires up. Blinding bright light as the gate shatters open. Everything is wide open to us, gentlemen. This way.
Have you gotten a legend point for role playing today?
I have not.
You have now!
Thank you.
Nice! Nice! The gate is now open. You must simply move into it.
So Lassadar.
Have you
Draw.
done?
Yeah, but we're all moving towards the
Oh,
gate.
the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh, the enemies
We
have
have
gone.
Cheetah left, right?
Cheetah.
Cheetah, and then the enemies go. They got one last.
One last
Oh, go.
sorrow attempt. Come on, sorry attempt. Let's go, Cheetah.
Come on, Cheetah.
I'm
Look at
on
cheats.
fire.
Yes, you are.
Go ahead.
5 damage. Resist.
Minus 6.
Full round.
You know what I'm gonna do too? It's too late. But yeah, 5 damage.
Cheetah's done.
Oh.
Takes a full focused action to do that.
Wow. And
But
you're
you
still
also
running.
are hasted, so you can make another movement.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Yes, you are, because it's a free action. You only lose your minor actions. You may
Okay.
do one free move. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You can't charge because you need an enemy.
No, but that means I
You
move
go
70.
Oh, 70?
Yeah, Cheetah!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
First
30,
one through.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
And
65,
good.
70. And he was done. Yay!
I did run by a guy.
One attack.
He's already made an attack of
No.
opportunity this round on him, so I don't know if we can do it
You
twice.
cannot do it twice.
Oh, you can't.
No, you have to have a feat for that.
I like that.
Good catch. Now, Cheetah, please do me a favor. You need to record somewhere in your character sheet that you are under the effects of persistent damage as you jump through and you start the next adventure with persistent damage. That's going to matter.
Okay.
So just make a note.
Stumble through the gate in fuego.
Exactamundo. Now, the enemies make one last ditch effort. And what I'm going to do here
Do
now.
I have to go through the gate?
You did already. It's fine. Yeah, everyone needs to go through the gate. So with
But I
one
mean,
last
I could
ditch
take another
effort.
round, but
No,
okay.
it's okay.
I'm only going to do one attack, and the only one that matters is that Gorger Demon on Lassadar. After that, I'm just going to role play it out, as in Open Legend says it's not important to roll every dice. That doesn't really
Right.
matter. Let's move the story. Let's continue. But that guy could get Lassadar. I want to see what happens.
All right.
He's pissed. Does everything he can do. Mouth opens extra oversized wide. Here he goes, Gorger Demon. Oh, it's a might check against guard.
So wait.
Here he goes.
So as he is sucking.
No, this one, I'm sorry, it's not a might check. It's a movement,
Mhm.
but it is against guard.
Okay. So as he's doing this, Lassadar just steps up onto the back of the guy that's on
The prone one.
the prone and draws his sword.
He's going against guard.
Ooh. Not like that, you
A failed roll.
So let me hear how he.
He goes, and it was almost like a little soft, gentle breeze to you. You just kind of went.
Lassadar steps up onto the skeleton's back, draws his sword, looks this demon straight in the eyes, and says, "By the power of Lisla, here endeth thy lesson." Flips his sword down and drives it straight through that monster. And then strolls into the gate.
Congratulations, you enter the gate and head into the 7 gate. Bravo, 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 bravo. All right, everyone gains 1 XP.
Nice.
And thank you for playing tonight. This was a fun adventure. It was super good. And thank you everyone who watched. We appreciate you, joining us for this. And yeah, that was good. That was good. Any last things we want to say before we sign off?
Thanks for everybody that joined us. We appreciate it. Shout out to Von Stod,
Ivandar,
Ivandar, and Brax.
Brax.
We miss you guys.
And
So,
I also want to include Suki
Suki.
and Jonaxis from the
Jonaxis.
Monte campaign also. Mad love. You can follow us at Real Chaotic Good. We're going to be trying to do this as much as possible. Hopefully every other week, do kind of stuff like this. Plus we're going to be hitting Twitch pretty soon and continuing season 2 of the Unwanted campaign. So stay with us. We love having you and thank you. Love it.
You guys rock.